And now for a taste of things to come.
We are live for House of Glory, City of Dreams, Indi spectacular with lots of talent from all across the wrestling sphere. Hello again, Safet. I'm glad to see that we got some people filing in. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our stream tonight. I am your current host, at least until JJ gets here, the He-Man, James Hebert, joined by my MMA and Bloodsport commentary partner, Mr. Reliable Walter Cruz. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. You sound tired.
No. Just frog in the throat.
Oh, fuck.
But I'm good, man. I've been watching New Japan, that's all. So it does kind of wear you out, the time difference.
Yeah, no, exactly. And right on cue, right after we just ran the trailer and started, here is the Renegade himself who suggested that we do this show, JJ Williams.
That's right. Take note of that. The Renegade himself who suggested we do this show, which is all about freaking Mercedes Mone coming to House of Glory.
Mm-hmm.
I give the Devils their due.
Yes. By the way, Walter, your microphone is picking up your feedback, whatever that is. Go ahead, JJ. Sorry.
I can admit when something is going to be good. And whether we like her or we dislike her, there are people out there that are fans of Mercedes that may join and tune in and watch us for the very first time because we're covering this and Mercedes is the profile graphic.
Yes, indeed.
And I mean, she's going against Indi Hartwell. It's like, it's going to be a banner.
Exactly. I mean, both women are capable wrestlers. I believe that is the main event tonight.
I don't know. I mean, we do have a career versus title match. Most people would dictate that would be the main event. You've got someone's careers on the line. But hey, I'm not the guy that books House of Glory. I can only call what they give us.
Well, we're about to find out the hard way as we go in. So
yeah, I mean, we're going into this blind, completely blind. This is the first time we're covering House of Glory.
Yeah.
We have no idea who some of these people are. We have no idea what the storylines and angles are going in. We literally only decided to do this shit because Mercedes was coming to House of Glory. And that's like big. Yeah. And then we discovered Indi Hartwell was coming. Then we learned Danhausen was coming. Then we learned Private Party was coming. Then we learned Dijak was fighting Zilla Fatu. And it's like, okay. This sounds like it might be a good freaking show.
Yep. Yeah, it does. Zilla and Dijak's probably the one I'm looking forward to the most, if I'm being honest. And also main event versus CBK, only because it's two new tag teams I've never seen, and I'm curious, and I like tag team wrestling. So those are like the two I'm really looking forward to, if I'm gonna be real. But yeah.
And for the record, CBK stands for Cold Blooded Killers.
Okay.
Just figured I'd throw that out there so people, we're all learning along with it. I discovered this week that yes, Amazing Red is like the figurehead of House of Glory. He's probably the booker, the promoter, but Master P owns House of Glory Wrestling.
Yep.
So you want to talk about coming back full circle. Think about WCW in 99-2000 when the No Limit Soldiers were with the fucking Filthy Animals and shit.
Yes.
And Master P now owns his own wrestling company that's been in effect since 2010.
Yep.
So he's owned this company for 15 years. And we're just discovering about it, really.
I mean, we've heard about it through the grapevine.
Yeah. We've heard about it. I mean, I remember you wanted to do the House of Glory show Ricky Starks was going to be on.
And then he got...
But there was some other shit that was going on at that time. We weren't able to do it.
Yeah.
And now Ricky Starks is Ricky Saints on NXT, so
Yeah, exactly.
So that's House of Glory for Walter's son. HOG, House of Glory.
Yes.
And his son thinks he's Noah now. He says that he officially is watching too much wrestling.
Yeah. Join the club. We're all getting to that point. Hey, it's Mania season, baby. Trust me, it's only gonna get worse. We got a lot more coming up.
Oh yeah.
We got some stuff lined up. But yeah, it is insanity right now. It's absolute insanity.
Now, I don't know if House of Glory is going to do an April show or if they figure it's going to be too bogged down with all the other companies running stuff around Mania time. But they have announced another show May 9th, and they have announced that that show will be in Chicago, and Indi Hartwell will be back for that show.
That is true.
So depending on our status with the platform going forth, we may end up deciding to call that show too. Because right now, I don't think we have anything for May 9th.
Yep. I'm interested in it. Only, again, House of Glory I've heard really good things about because, you got to imagine that's where Santana and Ortiz made their name outside of Impact. It's where Private Party got their start in wrestling.
I'm curious to see who they're going to be fighting. They're the only person that they did a promo poster for, really, that they didn't announce anything for.
I'm curious about that. You almost wonder if they're going to throw in a banger team to fight them.
Or if they're just going to make their presence felt during the title's career match and say they've got next.
True.
The only other graphic that I had that nothing was announced for was Shaul Guerrero, and I didn't realize until I was doing the graphics today she's only announced for a meet and greet. But knowing that she's managed, knowing that she's ring announced, maybe they'll have her be the ring announcer for Mercedes versus Indi. Who knows? She still may end up getting involved, but Shaul Guerrero is on the card as well. She is in the building. So you never know if she'll pop up.
Well, speaking of that, why don't we get into what is on this card? First of all, let's talk about this shit. We got the better version of Phantasmo versus the bargain bin version of the dude from Invincible.
Okay. So look, this excites me a little bit because we haven't seen Danhausen a whole hell of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's still under contract to AEW, but where the fuck has he been?
Ring of Honor, I think.
He hasn't even been on ROH shit. He's kind of been like Abaddon, just kind of lost.
So
he was thrown to the bottom of Tony's toy chest. He's fucking Jesse in Toy Story 2, waiting for Tony to find his Danhausen figure and pull it back out.
Can I ask a genuine question?
Please.
On the last Death Before Dishonor show, wasn't he supposed to be involved with this whole MXM collective
I think
versus
so. You're asking the wrong
people
guy. That would be a Noah Foster question.
So
He popped up somewhere in like a social media thing or something, some kind of joke thing he popped up,
I
but I don't
know
remember what he was
he
supposed to
did
talk
an
about.
interview recently. I don't know how recent it was, but with Chris Van Vliet, out of
Mhm.
character, no makeup or anything. But that's the last time I've seen him.
I'm annoyed.
So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing Danhausen in action. And then the other dude, Mighty Mante, looks like Static Shock.
He
Looks
does.
like Scripts
Yeah.
before it was exposed to be Reggie. Like, dude, let's just throw this dude in a fucking stable with the Hurricane, Mighty Molly, the shit Rosie, Scripts,
I'm
and Mighty
telling you.
Mante. Like, I'm just saying, let's just have this huge superhero, and just for shits and giggles, let's put Rey Mysterio in there in one of his superhero cosplays. Either Daredevil or the Flash. Those were my two favorites.
Daredevil. No, you know what? The Captain America. Since it all looks like shit, we got to go with the Captain America from 27. We got it.
Either do the Phantom that he did from Halloween Havoc 97 or do Daredevil the Flash. Those were the first two that he did in WWE. And
Yeah,
I actually remember owning the action figures of those.
That's good.
God damn it.
That's good. That's good. I love that. That's great.
But anyways, God damn
right.
it, Lee.
That was really good. All right. Speaking of, what the wow. Oh,
okay. Look. I'm not gonna sit here and try to ridicule because we don't know this dude, Sweet Cheeks, with his gigantic lollipop may have some fire fucking moves. I'm not gonna judge until I see him in action.
Yeah.
Promo picture wise, yeah, dude looks a little sus, but I'm not gonna make a judgment until I actually see him in action. Because we have all experienced in our wrestling fandom flamboyant characters before that were actually pretty fucking dope.
Hyde Goldust, how you doing? I was about to say, yeah, Rico. I was about to say this very much looks like it's the modern day equivalent to Razor Ramon and Goldust, whatever the fuck is going on there. So yeah,
but I'm willing to give it a chance.
Why did the song
lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop,
lollipop, dun 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 dun. Oh my god. All right.
Walter, do you have anything to say about your wife's comments?
No,
she's over here breaking me and James. Like, we're not even in the action yet.
She must be in line waiting for, I don't know who she's at that 90s con thing.
Oh, okay.
No, Gamers Con. Not the 90s one. That's the next one. She's at the Gamers one. That's where we met New Day at one of those Gamer Cons.
Gotcha.
There you go. All right. And then we got, as we said, Private Party. We don't know if it's going to be a match or just them addressing the crowd. We're about to find out.
I mean, all it says is the return of Private Party. So, again, once we get to that tag team matchup, they could just make their presence felt there. And that's the return of Private Party, is them getting involved there, making it known that they got next over whoever wins, but again, we haven't seen Private Party on our television screens since they lost the titles.
Yep.
And so it's going to be good to see them on TV again, even if it's not in the all elite capacity.
Yep. It seems like a lot of this is just AEW talent that haven't been used. They're like, hey, can I work Hog? And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
They're the most transition champions ever. Like, we knew as soon as they won what that was about.
No, the most transitional champion ever was when Rey Mysterio won the WWE Championship, and then John Cena took it from him 2 hours later.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
As a Rey Mysterio fan, there will never be anything more egregious than
The
that.
debut of the
And you can't even count
personality.
24/7 title, hardcore title under those rules because that was all meant to be a haha. But there is no more transitional champion than Rey Mysterio winning the WWE Championship tournament just to lose it to John Cena 2 hours later.
By the way,
John Cena to lose it 2 weeks later.
By the
and
way,
then for Punk to lose it via cash in the same night.
Do you remember
what the fuck, bro?
Do you remember that Rey Mysterio had this big ass celebration with the baby faces in the locker room and was heralded as a hero to win the title from The Miz in the tournament, only to then 2 hours later lose it to Cena and be an afterthought between Cena and Punk?
Mm-hmm.
I do. I remember.
He could have said no.
He could have.
Has always been a heel.
Fucking always. Anyway, we have this match.
I'm looking forward to this because I have never seen Zilla Fatu in action.
Yeah,
I know Dijak, but I've never seen Zilla in action, so I'm looking forward to that.
Zilla has one of the craziest ways to do the Samoan drop than all of them. Watch when he does his Samoa drop. That's all I'm gonna say. His shit is crazy.
I will be paying attention. See, Walter over here putting Zilla over the way I was putting Jack Cartwheel over to him. We watched Evolve that first night. I'm like, bro, pay attention to him when he's in the ring.
Yeah, 100%. All right, and then we have this tag team match. No idea who either team is. It's 2 out of 3 falls match. It's the main event versus cold-blooded killers. So we're about to find out what they're all about. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match for the World Tag Team titles. I actually could see this main event over Mercedes and Indi. I'm gonna be real with you, just because of the now knowing the match stipulation, and just knowing that the tag team titles are on the line. I could absolutely see this main event, but I could see the Mercedes thing main event too. So we'll see.
Do you have the banner ready, Walter, so you can bring up these guys' names real quick?
Yeah. That's the only reason I know what Cold-Blooded Killer stands for is because I had to look up their names to make the banners. That's the only reason.
I think I had sent it to you. Okay, so yeah. So CBK are the champions. Main event are the one putting their careers on the line. They're the former champions that the Cold-Blooded Killers defeated for the titles in the first place.
Yeah, that's the main event then.
I can't see this not main eventing. Like, Mercedes' ego be damned. You've got titles versus careers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I get that it's only the tag titles, but if you're putting someone's career on the line, that's got to be the main event.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you would think when Flair fought Shawn, that wasn't the main event. It should have been, but it wasn't. So we'll see what happens.
No. So it's going to be an interesting one. And then obviously, just in case that isn't the main event, we still have Mercedes to talk about. So Mercedes will be taking on Indi Hartwell. First appearance for Indi since her release from WWE. So
I am looking forward to hearing her new theme played for fan response. Because I've listened to her new theme. It came out a few weeks ago. She posted it on social medias. Heart Won't Quit or whatever by Downstate. She's got Downstate doing her music now. It's a very Limp Bizkit-esque feel to it.
Yay.
So it should be dope. I've listened to it a couple of times, but I'm curious to hear, in an actual event surrounding where crowd is popping and whatnot.
I honestly didn't hear it.
One more wrestler who's been added to the Downstate profile. So
there you go.
I honestly didn't hear it, so it'll be new to me. So I'm dying to hear it too now.
Yeah,
mute your shit and go on Spotify real quick. It's on Spotify.
Yeah, I'll listen to it on YouTube while we talk. Why not?
Nah, I want to hear it for the first time, like in the action, just so I can.
That's fair. That's fair. But you also don't know how much you're going to hear of it.
That's true.
So something to think about. But yeah, this is going to be the first time. Well, no, she's done a couple other indie shows because she just won a championship back in Australia for Renegades of Wrestling, by the way. There's actually a promotion where she's from called Renegades of Wrestling. I'm like, God damn it. Motherfuckers over here stealing my moniker and shit.
Right away, as I'm hearing this, by the way, Jesus Christ, this is like straight out of like Chocolate Starfish. It's crazy.
Told you it has a straight up Limp Bizkit vibe.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I like about Downstate is they can totally do all kinds of different things with it.
Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I'm really liking that. Ooh-wee. I like it. All right. Well, well, we know that Downstate is goated for wrestling themes. I don't why they're not hired by a company at this point. I have no idea. You tell me, folks. There you go. Ooh-wee. There we go. I'm loving that theme. That's going on my playlist, like straight up. So yeah, folks, we got a good show. It's gonna be a great show. Looking like it's gonna be a stacked one. And by the way, if I count, and I made this argument in Spaces, so I'm noticing it follows that motif. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 segments on the show entirely. I've been saying 6 to 7 matches is their sweet spot. If you're gonna do a big review, House of Glory, they know.
So it's looking like we're not going to have Noah tonight for this. He messaged me and he messaged Walter. He says, I think I'm going to let y'all handle this tonight. Going to catch up on some sleep. My little Ella is such a gem. She had a great birthday. I was like, all right, as long as you're there for karaoke, he says, I promise.
He's saving that voice.
I know, I thought he was going to want to try and lose his voice at this so that he can't sing later. But it's all good. So it's a 3-man booth. Should be fun.
So I guess you'll be play-by-play and Walter and I will be color.
Okay. I feel like you know the moves better than I do. Like I'm getting better. But I don't know if I'm good enough yet. I mean, you know what? We can try.
It's up to you. I'll do play-by-play if y'all want me to do play-by-play.
I still say suicide dive and stuff. While y'all call it this and call it that, I call it.
Yeah, we call the shit the basic maneuvers. You're all like tope suicida. I'm like suicide dive.
All right,
it's the same fucking move, but like
it's Spanish.
It's what I grew up. Yeah, it's just because Excalibur fucking wears a lucha mask, all of a sudden he thinks he's fucking Hispanic and shit.
Okay, to be fair, before I even ever heard Excalibur say it, I learned that shit from Morrow. So
okay, and I didn't watch that version of NXT with Morrow. I always heard it called a suicide dive.
Morrow has more credibility than that fucking lucha fraud. Okay.
What is Greek Town Wrestling? Why would you compete with Hog at the same time on the same platform?
Dude,
there's multiple things. You got to think about it like this. It's not about competing with House of Glory on the same platform. It's about the fact that these are independent promotions.
Yeah.
That's true.
So House of Glory is running in New York. Wherever that is, Greek Town Wrestling may be running in Pacoima, Washington. And Maple Leaf Wrestling is running at the same time. That's up in Canada.
I was
it's like it's all different areas that are running, and they're just giving you the ability to watch it here. That's why the Triller Plus is such a good investment, because we've committed to one
Mhm.
And then we can run back and GCW is running tonight.
That's fair. That's fair, Noah. We understand. But no, that's crazy. That's like, oh, how many shows is that? That's 8 shows altogether.
And GCW is running something called Ashes to Ashes that starts at 8.
That's what I just said. GCW is running tonight too, and they're running tomorrow.
Mhm.
JJ is
They-
all
they-
Villa.
And thank you for 26.2 miles outside parts unknown. First of all, our second favorite username behind Shadow Batash.
Mhm.
But yeah, if you ever get stuck for calling something, it's like, what a great maneuver.
Noah,
Mhm.
you don't mean that.
Oh, he definitely means that. Let's not front.
I know. I'm kidding.
But make sure you guys tune in 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific if you want to see Noah Foster embarrass himself. Maybe he'll have to do some Ice Cube.
What's
Don't,
up, Vanilla
don't forget,
Ice?
panel's choice is a real thing.
This is true. This is true.
I want to see him say ice, ice. Baby.
Now, see, that's whatever. No, I want to see him get up there and have to do like some foul-mouthed shit. Like I said the other day, like, can you imagine Noah having to do hit him up? And like
Or
the
no.
first words out of his mouth, first off, fuck your bitch and the click you
The
claim.
cookie
Like
claim.
for Noah to do that.
Yeah. Or no Vaseline.
BTW, it is live feeding right now. It's just got
Really?
a screen that says House of Glory begins soon. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I got. Yeah.
make sure you get your stuff going. And I mean, if Noah's not going to be using the account, then you guys can double dip and you don't have to Discord it.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I'm already on Jeff's thing because I found out I actually have Jeff's account.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yay. Either way, don't matter.
Oh my god, he said don't make me come on here and rant 3 minutes prior.
You're always welcome, good sir. You're always welcome.
Oh, did you guys watch us with Sacrifice and his rant on the new tag team champions were crowned?
No.
The shit was hilarious.
No, I actually watched the sacrifice feed and listened to the commentary there. I will say, and Noah can fact check me since he's in the chat room. I do believe that I aced last night with the exception of Jeff Hardy versus Moose.
Seriously? I aced with the exception of Wesley. That match was the only one I got wrong.
Okay, I forgot about that one. I got that one wrong
Yeah.
too. So those are the only two that I got wrong, but I got everything else right. And I even called Nick was turning heel after the match. I just said that he was going to drop Joe Hendry and he dropped Matt Hardy instead.
I said he was going to turn heel too. Like we both saw it coming a mile away. We knew that heel turn was coming.
Because Matt's the one that called him to tell him about it, that said that they didn't want Ryan. So
I was calling stuff happening in matches before they happened. I said, "Oh crap, he's gonna set this up." I already see it coming. No one's like, "Shut up, Nostradamus," and I was right.
What I didn't see coming were the Meta Girls coming out after Ash and Heather won the titles to be like, "We're next." It's like,
Yeah,
oh
there you
shit!
go. I like that.
Takara, put those belts on them.
When the lights went out, I was like, "What the hell is going on? Who was this?" And then they came out, and I was like, "Oh!" He went from one team to another.
I almost wonder what would be more terror for Noah: Ash and Heather having a lengthy run, or Ash and Heather having a lengthy run, or Lash and Jakara taking the titles. With as much as he hated Metaphor back in the day.
He almost had a heart attack for both of them. He was pissed that he said from one team to another.
God damn it, Noah.
To be fair, so Safet, it's not the notorious Big IG, it's the notorious NAF. That's what we're going to be getting tonight.
Yes.
That's what we get. That's what we're getting on shenanigans tonight, folks. It'll be fun.
You notice I had to break out my Power Ranger shirt to rep for the 90s.
There you go.
And I got my Child's Play hat. Good guys.
I was scared to fucking death of that damn doll when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because my sister had those those dolls that look like it. I fucking threw one outside. Oh my god, I got my ass punished and beat for that. My mother was like, "You know how much that shit costs?" I was like, I didn't know.
My
I was
buddies.
scared. Yeah.
Yep. Child Play killed the My Buddy doll franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And then here comes Tiffany, kid sister, kid
Yeah.
sister.
What was that? Oh yeah, wherever I go, he goes my buddy. That was my buddies. Yeah.
Peter makes
By
an
the way,
interesting point of if Indi Hartwell will join Mercedes in AEW. It's always possible. It's always
Good.
possible. I would rather see Indi go to TNA, especially now that they have the partnership, because it would be a backdoor for her to get back into the company. You know, go to TNA, succeed there, cross over to NXT, and all of a sudden Indi's back. But you know, we'll just see what happens, because she doesn't seem to be disgruntled about her WWE release.
Yeah, unlike
The
some
way
people, she didn't go out and bash her.
does. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's had nothing but positive things to say, so we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
She's friends with Mercedes. Well, then that means
Maybe Mercedes will actually let her get the victory here tonight if she doesn't plan on coming back, because we know Indi's going to be here for May.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
doubtful, but maybe.
I will say this though, that might be the good news, but the bad news is Athena's losing that title then.
Mm-hmm.
Athena's absolutely losing that title, come all in then, because that means Indi's going to be in her corner and help Mercedes win the belt, unfortunately.
I mean, she's had a hell of a run. Eventually, we knew it was going to come to an end regardless.
Yeah, but that shit makes me sad, because if anybody deserves those belts, it's Athena for the work she's put in. I think Mercedes, not so much. I'm going to be honest. She is very much Hogan her way through brother. So.
Oh, we all know that.
Should be
we know that.
It still says begin soon on my screen.
Still says that for me too.
The other thing
you kind of like the background music though.
Yeah, the background music
vibe.
I will. Oh, here we go. House of Glory. Here it comes.
It hasn't picked up for me.
I just got the House of Glory.
Okay.
It still hasn't kicked on for me yet. Okay, there we go.
All right, I'm pausing. Tell me when it shows David Adams' name.
Okay, David Adams' name.
Not that I know who that is, but yeah.
Apparently it's the ring announcer, so. Nice setup there. Looks like they got a nice turnout of fans. Liking it so far.
So Mercedes gets to come out and see what a full arena actually looks like?
God damn it. You kind of like Jade Cargill going back to her roots yesterday, sitting in an empty arena like AEW?
Yep. Nice to not forget where she came from.
What? I will say, whoever's doing the graphics for this is like, dude, come on. Come on. What are we doing?
What are those shoes, dude? Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If those are red, he can click his heels and go back to kids and shit.
I'm noticing that there's actually fans on the stage there. That's interesting. Oh, looks like we're starting with Dijak and Fatu.
What the hell? Random as hell. It's like a main event right there.
What?
Well, you want something that's going to be hot, and if Zilla's as good as y'all say it is, it's going to be a good way to pop the crowd and get things going. As Donovan Dijak makes his way to the ring.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking through the banners. I still can't believe there's somebody named Sweet Cheeks. What the fuck?
Wait, what'd you say, Walter?
I was looking through the banners to look for Zilla, and I said I still can't believe that other guy's name is Sweet Cheeks.
Well, we'll see him later tonight. Apparently, we're starting off hot. We got a heavyweight bout to kick things off. Donovan Dijak making his way in. Last time we actually saw this man here on the Simply Reliable Studio side of things was actually on MLW's recent showcase.
Yes. And I know he'll be involved at the Battle Riot, which will be covering in the beginning of April for MLW, to your point, James.
Wait, say that one more time. Sorry, the commentary's wicked fucking loud on their end, and I just my senses were like crazy. Say that one more time. Sorry, wasn't expecting that. Sorry about that. Go ahead, JJ.
What's up?
You asked me a question, I think, or said a statement. I don't know which.
No, it was a statement. It's okay.
What was the statement?
That we'll be seeing him again at Battle Riot at the beginning of April for MLW, to your point, James.
This is very true. Very true. Very true. I'm looking forward to Battle Riot as well.
Well, Matt Riddle's got to defend his championship in that 40-man battle royal. So,
and here comes part of the bloodline lineage here. Crown Jewel champion, not from Saudi Arabia. Zilla Fatu coming down, really hyping himself up with the crew. Seems to be a fan favorite here at HOG.
I'm tripping at the dude in the back there with a hustle, loyalty, and respect hoodie on.
Lazy, disrespectful, and I don't know what he's got to say now. Everything's got to be opposite now, right?
Oh, cool. That's a new MAGA shirt, by the way. He's got a new MAGA shirt representing his one of his late fallen brethren. By the way, that hustle, loyalty, and respect shirt that fan was wearing, at least it was before the freaking Rainbow Bright Fruity Pebbles era. And the shirts actually looked cool.
I'm loving the MAGA shirt that Zilla's wearing there.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love the Umaga shirt a lot. Great tribute. So we're about to see here.
Did you say Zilla that's his fallen brother?
Well,
dude, Umaga's his dad. That's his dad.
I didn't know that. I just said brethren.
I was actually looking that up myself, Walter, to see who he was related to in the family. And yes,
I knew that when he said that. I said, "Wait a minute, that's his dad."
No, I said brethren, which counts as fucking father. That's why I said brethren. Don't correct when I didn't say shit to correct. Come on now.
At least you can pronounce that word. My son says brethren. Like it's brethren. He goes brother.
Well, let me tell you something, brethren. Anyway. Here we go. It looks like we're going to start things off here. This is for the Crown Jewel Championship.
Zilla kissing it, possibly goodbye before handing it to the referee in the ring.
Man, look at the intensity of Dijak's eyes here. Almost like he's got a point to prove. Love the title here, by the way. Great looking title. I don't know who this referee is, but checking both men, making sure they're ready to go. Bell sounds, and here we go. Hopefully I'm not behind you guys.
No, you're like a half second ahead, but it's okay. You said the bell sounded, and then the bell sounded for me, so.
Sounds good.
You're good. You're play-by-play.
Does anybody know what a Crown Jewel match is? Like, what are the rules?
No idea. It might just be a regular match. We're about to find out the hard way here. So we'll see what happens.
Again, for the people, we're going in blind. I'm telling you, folks.
And now here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Zilla Fatu now. Try to go toe-to-toe with Donovan Dijak here.
Neither man giving an inch. Shows
Zilla
the
gets
sheer
up several.
strength between both men.
Zilla gives up several inches in height. Dijak towers that dude.
Yeah, for sure. But here's the problem. What the Samoans lack for in height, they make up with brute force. So
Yeah, exactly. That's why you never headbutt a Samoan.
Exactly my
I'm
point.
interested to know if he read that rule book, if he's gonna do it or not.
And then
Zilla
throws
with
up
his one
one.
in the air, acknowledging the OTC.
I was about to say he's acknowledging his bloodline. He knows who he's representing right now.
Unless he wants to represent, Solo, or Fatu.
And the whole thing. Crowd going nuts here.
Dude, that jacket, a huge human being. My God.
Yeah, he's massive. He
doesn't
towers.
do him justice.
He towers the ring ropes. That's how tall he is.
Another strong collar elbow tie up.
Rumor has
Side
it that
headlock.
When we're definitely in sync perfectly. When Dijak stands in the ring, he makes the ropes intimidated. That's what I hear over the grapevine.
What is Dijak? Fucking Chuck Norris and shit?
Absolutely.
Right?
He's my Chuck Norris because he's from Massachusetts, so I'll make up rumors about him, God damn it.
Chuck Norris is gonna live forever. Even death is scared of him.
Exactly. Now gonna try. Zilla tried to get out of the headlock takeover by bouncing over the ropes. But
I'm sorry, Chuck. I probably just inadvertently jinxed his life.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably not good. Somebody might want to manage the comments, by the way, because there's a bunch that came in. I'm trying to focus. Thank you.
The ones that are hating Mercedes, I've just been ignoring. It's like, as much as I hate her, let's not blow up the chat with hate towards one person.
Yeah. Ooh, good counter of the headlock finally for Zilla Fatu. And now this is not something I really saw this starting off with, but both men got the headlock game on point, I guess.
If anyone knows the actual Crown Jewels rules, because they didn't put it up, you can put it in the comments.
Yeah, that'd be great. I didn't even know there was a rule set. I assume it's very similar to the pure rules, but
yeah. I'm figuring it's a regular match, but they literally said Crown Jewel match. So I'm figuring, did anybody get a blank screen for like a half a second?
Yes. Right out of the shoulder tackle. And there's another shoulder tackle there by Zilla Fatu. He's picking up some steam here. There's a third one, not bringing down Dijak, though.
Yeah, we're assuming that there's special rules. It could just be their version of like the United States title or the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the crown jewel of the promotion, the crown jewel champion.
That was a crazy shoulder tackle, by the way, that sent Dijak to the outside.
So let's not assume that there's special rules. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been educated about them.
Yeah, they would have shown it. You're right.
Knife edge chop there. Oh my God. Dijak goes toppling over the barricade. That's how hard his chop game is, apparently. Dijak just tossed to the front row with that.
As a lighting guy, because I set up lights and stuff, I like the lighting of this arena. Yeah,
the lighting's really good. Looks like a movie set, really. Like from underground fight clubs type of lighting here.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the wood floor. Like, there is not a whole lot of mat there in the ringside area to protect as Dijak goes over the other barricade to the seats.
I wonder if they would use Vectorworks.
I think they do.
I sound technical nerd. That's a program where you literally program lighting into it, and that's how you control lighting.
Oh, I thought you were naming the thing that keeps popping up every time they switch camera.
No, Vectorworks is a lighting program. I'm not sorry. I do lighting, and I forgot that tech nerd stuff.
Knife edge chop again by actually more of an open hand palm strike by Dijak on the Zilla Fatu. He high-fived fans in the arena here.
I'm surprised they're destroying the ringside seats this quickly into the show. Jesus, you'd think they'd save that for match 3 or so.
Right?
Well, I mean, considering there was a group of fans that Zilla really likes in the front row, I guess he must have called for something like that to happen. Uh-oh. Trying to go for a forearm shot. Immediately hits the post. Dijak moving out of the way. That definitely broke that forearm.
That 333 on his side there looks like it's fresh ink. You can see how bold it still is.
I don't know why. I thought he was gonna go for a hip attack out there, like before he did that.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been smart to do.
I don't think he's thick enough. At least everybody else is thicker, like Umaga and Zilla's like
Shit.
not as thick as all the other Samoans.
Well, choke slam on the apron by Dijak, and Zilla's definitely not thick to withstand that. Gonna go for a cover here, hook to the outside leg. There's two, and a kick out there by Zilla.
Nice big tattoo on his chest of his dad too.
Yeah, exactly. I just noticed that. He's clutching the lower back there after getting a brutal spine buster right on that apron. Now Dijak just absolutely demolishing here. This is vintage Dijak coming up here. Elbow strikes right to the corner.
God damn, that was a decent. That elbow caught him flush in the jaw. Shit.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. And now it looks like we're going to go for the suplex toss. Vintage Dijak once again. And just targeting that back now. Which is smart against the Samoan. Cover to the outside leg again. Shoot the half and kick out at two again.
Zilla's not a small man, gentlemen, to get tossed like that either.
No,
not at all.
Well, that's the thing, JJ. I mean, when you think about it, we were talking about how you don't want to go for a Samoan's head because he definitely is immune to that type of damage. So you go for the Samoan's back, you may actually have a shot here. Another headlock here, a chin lock, and a vicious one at that applied here by Donovan Dijak as Zilla is fading here slowly. Crowd trying to will Zilla on here. Notice he's a DBZ fan, by the way, if you noticed the Z.
Who?
Just saying. Zilla Fatu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many wrestlers are anime fans.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Jesus Christ, what a German suplex by Zilla.
Dude, wait a minute. Dijak's still getting up before Zilla does.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's definitely trying to showcase his macho here. Gonna try to go for another release suplex here. Got all of it again. Jesus, just slams down Zilla right on the back. Goes for a full lateral press this time and a kick out again at two. And now there's the full mounted punches here. Jesus Christ, he's just raining down shots right to the top of the head.
This lighting with the red, I feel like Gangrel's about to pop out of somewhere with this lighting.
Yeah, right. And now look at that, man. You got a little showboating here by Donovan Dijak, showing that he wants that crown jewel title. Crowd
He
booing
just
him.
wants championship gold, period. I don't think Dijak has ever held a championship.
If he has, it's been a very long time. I think the last time he might have won a championship was back in the New England days before he got signed by WWE. So it's been a long drought for Dijak.
I'm shocked they never tried to make him North American champ.
All right. True that.
If they booked him right and kept him strong, he could have been the one to end Obafemi's reign.
Very, very fair point. Knee strike right to the gut here. Uh-oh, gonna go for it again.
At least you would have went from one monster to another.
Oh, got countered here. Shots to the gut, and there's a suplex into the corner by Zilla Fatu. He just landed straight on his head and neck, and I think he's trying to get some feelings back into his arms. That was a rough landing for Dijak.
Dude, ouch. That was like a snap suplex into a turnbuckle. Ow.
Yeah, dude, that was insane. And you notice he's clutching his neck. He definitely hurt himself on that. Look at this again.
Replay, JJ.
Look at this, JJ. It's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Now look at that. Ooh, shoulder tackle. Speaking of Cena. Oh, and there's that little dance the Usos do into a full Nelson bomb. Shades of Bubba Ray Dudley there, and now going to go to the top rope here. Possibly a Samoan headbutt from the top rope. Oh, into a splash. Never mind.
Uso splash.
Kick out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, he didn't even get to hit his Samoan drop. Come on.
I know, it's the one thing Walter's been wanting me to see. He ain't done it yet.
Oh, is this pop-up Samoan drop that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Well,
That's the way he does the pop-up one. Yeah.
Uh-oh, gonna possibly go for the Samoan spike. Definitely shades of his brother.
His father.
And his father. And his brother. And his sister. And his mother. Trying to go for this. Oh, running Samoan spike. Getting countered. Dijak stops it.
That's the other thing. He does it running. He does it kind of way different.
I love
He
that.
does it like a Superman punch. That's why they called it a Super Samoan spike.
Ooh! South to heaven there. Choke bomb by Dijak into a cover and a kick out by Zilla.
I like the way Dijak pinned him there. The leg over the throat while he hooked Zilla's leg.
Yeah, very good.
Well, he's still pinning him. Come on, ref. Look.
I know, right?
I was about to say, he definitely had a great
officials.
cover. Yeah, right.
Went to the Aubrey Edwards School of Refereeing.
Take a look at this again, though. He had a perfect cover on him. Look at that. The only thing that may have been the issue was the arm that he kicked out of. That was the one that he left free. Oh, Jesus. What the hell is that?
Dijak going to the top looking for his moonsault.
Holy shit! Are you kidding me?
That's a big
Super
man
suplex, but Dijak landing on his feet. Zilla is unaware of it.
Super kick. And a forearm strike, and now both men just trading exchanges. Both men not going down without a fight. A super kick by Zilla Fatu.
Can we give Dijak's athleticism some credit the way he landed that?
Yeah, right? Oh, holy big boot. Andrew Martin, eat your heart out. Going for the cover now. There's one, there's two, and a kick out by Zilla again. Just barely getting the shoulder up at 2.9.
James, do you still question this being the opening contest?
Not at all. Now we're going to the top rope again. Gonna go for a moonsault. This Dijak. The elevation. Got all of it. Goes for the cover lateral press. Another kick out at 2 by Zilla. Not going down without a fight.
Wow. I thought that was going to be it, and Dijak was our new champion.
They got me on that one too, JJ. You ain't the only one. Is he hurt, or that's just something he wears to make his thumb look more devastating? Like when he does it.
That's something.
Who, Zilla?
Yeah.
They always tape the thumb.
Yeah, especially if you're going to use it. You never know when you'll need a Samoan
Look
spot.
at Solo.
No, but he has something like on it, like it's attached to like something on his elbow and wrist.
Oh, yeah,
that's
like, okay, that's a fair point. That actually might be a cast.
Like, I don't know if that's like a pad or like he's hurt.
Uh-oh, look at this, though. Gonna go for white noise. Got countered, though, into a sunset flip. Got countered. Only garners a 2. Another super kick. Zilla Fatu on a roll here.
Well, you know the Fatus and those super kicks, man. They spam them about as much as the Jackson family.
There's the pop-up.
Pop-up Samoan drop, and boy, did he get some elevation off that. Gonna go for the cover. There's one. There's 2. And a kick out by Dijak.
I'm not much of a mouth reader, but Zilla just said fuck.
Yeah, you think? I think Zilla is definitely showing signs of frustration here, and I don't blame him. He's hit him with basically everything. Might need to charge up and hit that Super Samoan spike. Getting it set up here, trying to channel the energy of the crowd here, the HOG faithful here in New York City. And there's a defiant Dijak as ever. A double salute with the bird. Tries to go for the Super Samoan spike. Got countered by Dijak. Gonna go for feast your eyes. And got all of it. Oh, got countered. Samoan spike regular by Zilla Fatu into a cover. There's 2. And that gets the win for Zilla Fatu. He retains the Crown Jewel title.
Son of a bitch, mine froze on the cover.
Hell of a match.
The audio's still
Tremendous
going, but
moving
it's
contest.
that's how you open a pay-per-view
That was
or
great.
a special.
That was a great pay-per-view. That was awesome. Wonderful showcase here by Zilla Fatu. A hell of a match with Donovan Dijak. Great showcase here for both guys. Zilla Fatu just showed he's definitely the real deal. Possibly the crown jewel of the bloodline, if we're being honest, after that performance. We definitely see, if you didn't know the hype before tonight, you know the hype now. Zilla Fatu is definitely somebody to watch out for here in the coming months.
I gotta back up and go back into it. The audio continued, but like the visual froze.
Oh, jeez.
That was weird. I can hear everything that happened after.
There's Dijak clutching his throat, trying to.
Oh no! I
trying to
guess
get
it's just
some,
like. I guess
go
it is a pad because he took it off and threw it to the crowd.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, it must just be a pad then. Must be a symbol there. You got Dijak trying to clutch his throat, trying to gasp for breath. Meanwhile, Zilla Fatu celebrating with the HOG faithful here in New York, holding that Crown Jewel Championship high and mighty. Loud and proud tonight. Here is Zilla Fatu.
And JJ, you mentioned Master P owns this. I wonder how much easier it is for him to get like hip hop songs cleared or as favors from like other artists since he's in the community.
Yeah.
He probably can clear songs pretty much real easy.
Well, yeah, and I mean, you got to figure the dude is loaded financially.
Yeah.
Assuming he didn't make any stupid investments, because No Limit Records was running the game there from like 97 to 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe even rewinded back to 95 to 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So, and all the shit was like self-made.
Yep.
Hey, how can you show that you're live from New York City? Show time-lapse footage of New York City.
Of Times Square.
Yeah, you know what? They showed so many time-lapse. I don't believe they're in New York City anymore. I think they're lying. I think it's bullshit now. I've seen that stock footage somewhere.
Damn it, Twitch! You really need to work on these bots. Sheesh.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Twitch is annoying for that. Another time lapse. This time of the Statue of Liberty. We're in New York, guys. So I promise we're in New York.
It's like when movies put the name of the city on the bottom of the screen.
Oh God! All right, here we go. Oh no!
It's your boy Sweet Cheeks.
Jesus Christ! Help us, God! What the fuck?
The lollipop.
Joey
Too much-
Silver.
Too much sugar, huh?
What the hell is this? Ziggy Dice, Jericho, light bright, neon looking ass dude.
Hey, maybe he stole Jericho's outfit or the lights at least. He just got scared by his own fireworks.
Oh no!
Throwing candy to the crowd.
See, here's the problem. You don't take candy from a stranger. That's what my parents always told me.
Hey,
Did your
Judging
parents
by
ever
how
take
this
you
guy is,
trick-or-treating?
huh?
Did your parents ever take you trick-or-treating?
That's the one exception to the rule. And consider,
Okay,
by the way,
so don't take candy for a stranger 364 days a year, but on this one night, it's okay.
yes. Well, that's
How
your parents
how
are there to be
hypocritical can we be here, James?
fair. Hey,
James?
at least your parents are there. Go ahead.
let's be fair. We were also told never take rides with strangers, and now Uber's a fucking thing.
That is true.
And
But listen, whether it's nowadays times or even during Halloween, I ain't taking candy from this motherfucker. Okay, he scares me.
why he scare you?
I don't know. Something about him makes me feel uneasy. Okay,
Lollipop, lollipop. Oh.
I hate it. I hate it.
And here comes his opponent, Jay Boujii.
Jay Boujii. I see. So this dude is Well, we can tell that this dude's not flamboyant in the slightest. This dude's
he's
straighter than an arrow.
He's the king of New York, apparently.
I see.
This
But
is
it
a
says on the back of
180 in
his
gimmick.
vest.
The gimmicks are crazy. Hey, the contrasts are insane here.
180 opposite of each other.
Hey, you know
The
what?
point.
Typical of New York City, though.
Throwing up the version 1, Matt Hardy fan, apparently.
Hey, can we just point out, by the way, that this the camera here is shaking because of the speakers in the arena playing the music of the wrestlers. Just want to point out that the hard cam is shaking like insanely hard.
It's all about that bass. All about that bass.
The bass. Yeah. All right. And shophog.net for all your merch. If you want to cop that Mercedes shirt, go ahead.
Or Zilla Fatu shirt.
Zilla Fatu too, yeah. The rings are underway.
I like that Omega shirt, man.
What the hell? Okay, both guys getting in each other's faces here. Jesus. Okay, pie facing. Apparently we got some bad blood here. Ooh, great drop toe hold by Sweet Cheeks. And look at the way he... Wow, okay. I was not expecting some amateur wrestling by this guy, but I'm pleasantly surprised by that.
Definition of don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice cartwheel into a Hurricane Rana. Jesus, the revelations there before the delivery.
That was brilliant. Now going to go for a nice hip toss. Old school type of hip toss there. Now another one. Possibly maybe going for the trifecta. Trying to channel the crowd's energy here. Seems to be the fan favorite coming in here. Ooh, going to try to go for a corner charge. Ooh, and there's an arm drag, lucha style this time. Bouncing off the middle rope. Going to go for a monkey flip. Got countered, though. Jesus. Oh no. And that's all she wrote.
What?
My pop just joined the chat room. Says he's only here for the Mone.
That's true. Yeah, he definitely.
Well, thank you for being here, Pop. We always love you tuning in and supporting. Even if you are supporting that person.
Toss him into the...
I will leave it there until her actual match.
Yes.
Go Indi Hartwell.
Yes. And now look at this.
Because the heart don't quit.
Oh my Lord, tossing him into the barricade. The barricade just collapsed into the front row at ringside. Jesus almighty.
Hopefully it didn't injure that dude that sat there. That would be a lawsuit.
Yeah, 100%. And look at that.
Now look at that. Jay Boogie went over there, and it looks like he's talking shit. 100% guarantee you he was actually checking on him.
100%. And now we got Jay Boujii.
Wouldn't be surprised if that was a family member. Look at things again here.
And there's a nice knee strike right to the side of the head to follow up, by the way. There's a cover, lateral press, and a kick out right before two. Sweet Cheeks definitely in a lot of trouble. Jay Boujii absolutely taking this match by storm here. Those cross bases. That was a vicious cross base.
So I got to know, James, what are your thoughts on Sweet Cheeks at this point after the initial laughter over his look?
I honestly thought and really was expecting a comedy gimmick. I got to tell you, I am pleasantly surprised by his wrestling ability. Definitely, Walter said it already. Don't judge a book by its cover. I have learned my lesson. Now I'm scared about the Danhausen match because I don't know how the other guy's going to perform. Nice clothesline though by Jay Boujii. There's a cover, another kick out before two. Resilient, this Sweet Cheeks. God damn it!
Yeah, right. I wasn't gonna say it.
That was my call. That was me, folks. I literally just said that. Yep. That just happened live on the air. Though. Look at this. Jay Boujii. Gonna go for a lucha Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Gonna try to go for an arm drag here. Gonna scale the rope.
Little old school here. Undertaker style walking the ropes, but he falls and gets crotched there. Loses his balance.
Christ. And you'll notice, too, that Sweet Cheeks saw that opportunity. He knew he was losing his balance. He immediately jerked him off to fall onto the top rope and straddle his Jay Boujii, if you will.
Did you just say that Sweet Cheeks jerked somebody off there, James?
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck out here. Nice drop kick.
I'm just waiting for you to say, and Jay Boujii just slid out the back door of Sweet Cheeks.
Right?
I'll find an opportunity here. Great drop kick there.
Or he has firm.
I'm surprised Safed didn't go to this then. If House of Glory is right across the borough from him, like, I don't know how that is, like,
no! The rear view by Sweet Cheeks! No! Oh, my God.
Rear view into a pinfall 2.5.
Could you
Maybe
imagine?
Safed needs to try to go to some of these House of Glory shows if it's not that far.
Could you imagine losing to ass? That would be the most humiliating loss of Jay Boujii's career. But he did
like one subway ride, huh?
He did slide out the back door out of that pin cover.
God damn you, James.
You
did it just for me.
Yes, I did. Nice forearm shot by Sweet Cheeks. Another one followed up by Jay Boujii. Ooh, a great
He's
pumpkin.
still feeling the effects of getting, on the ropes, because look how he's holding himself.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, great Superman punch by Jay Boujii. Holy shit, he rocked. He rocked Cheeks' jaw with that.
Both men playing the eternal game of anything you can do, I can do better.
Dude, that springboard leg drop out of the corner was the craziest and cleanest thing I've seen. Jay Boujii showing this he's a stud, dude. This dude's a star.
Dude, he's really hurting. He keeps grabbing himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think he's wearing a protective cup.
Yeah. He might have injured his groin.
Definitely could have tore his groin there.
Or busted his balls.
You don't want to come into a injured groin when you're dealing with Sweet Cheeks.
Kevin Walter.
And now we got Sweet
I'm trying to be serious here because these two are actually putting on a hell of a match.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of which, DDT on the apron. That was horrific.
Yep. Did you see the way his tailbone hit the mat there? Thankfully, he hit mat and not the hardwood.
Yeah, not the wood.
There,
not the hardwood. Yeah.
That mat is very thin nonetheless.
That is bad. That is a really bad landing for Jay Boujii. That was horrific. Sweet Cheeks now going to try to take the count-out victory here.
It might not be a bad idea if Jay Boujii is really rocked and hurting the way he was looking like it. It may not be a bad thing to just take the count-out, fight another day.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Tope Suicida. There it is.
Suicide dive through the ropes.
Dude, those barricades are like really weak. Jeez.
Yeah, right?
Cheeks going to the top. What are we going to get here?
Oh, Jesus. Nice frog splash by Sweet Cheeks. It'll recover. There's two. And a kick out. Both of these guys really showing out here tonight.
For some reason, I was expecting him to pull out a 450 with the way he's been surprising us with his moves. A frog splash seemed a little bit too safe, considering the way he's been surprising us.
Hey, listen. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No doubt there. But I'm just saying, with as much as we undersold him,
Oh, Dad.
I kind of half expected him to do something more spectacular.
I'm getting a call from my dad. I don't know why. He knows I'm on the air. Take over for me.
All right. Sweet Cheeks here, stalking his prey, has Jay Boujii hooked up. Looked like he was turned for the unprettier. Backstabber, shoved into the ropes there. German suplex by Jay Boujii to Sweet Cheeks. Jay Boujii swings off the top rope or the middle rope there. Cody Cutter hooks the leg. 1, 2, kick out.
There we go. Okay, so
Just
I'm gonna
super kick. Everybody has a cutter in their arsenal.
That's true. I have to right after this match is over. I gotta get some groceries because my dad's all jacked up from doing some stuff today. Like he was doing a bunch of hard labor today, so I gotta.
No worries.
But oh my lord, I love that cutter.
Grabbing something here. Looks like he's got a bag. The bag that Sweet Cheeks came to the ring with.
Wow,
throwing the candy at him.
I see. By the way, I do want to point this out, by the way, as he's throwing the candy all over him. That cutter might have been the cleanest springboard cutter out of anybody I've seen, and that includes Will Ospreay and Cody. The fact that you can have a clean cutter than them, I'm telling you, man, these guys are studs here. They're showing out here. By the way, with that frog splash, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's all I'll say.
God damn it, Lee.
Maybe that's...
You're not helping the puns there, miss. What is Jay Boujii doing? He is reaching into his crotch region.
No! Oh, no!
And then shoving a lollipop into Sweet Cheeks' mouth.
Oh, no, that's some disrespectful shit. Oh, my God. That's some fuck shit right there. And not the good kind.
And giving the double bird to the House of Glory faithful, Sweet Cheeks is unamused. Back to his feet. Huge spine buster from Sweet Cheeks to Jay Boujii.
Yeah, very, very similar to the Rock, that spine buster. That was a brilliant Rock type spine buster. And I think that lollipop into the mouth may have actually just woken up Sweet Cheeks. That's the problem. Because you don't know where he swings on a sexual preference. And I think we just found out now. Because he just fired up. That is just raining down shots here on Jay Boujii. Just absolutely brutalizing this man.
Clubbing shots there to the shoulder blades and the back of the neck, to your point, James. Now stomping the mud hole in Jay Boujii.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Chucking the referee now. The disrespect, and now walking that mud hole dry. What's the referee going to do here? He hasn't called for the bell yet. Is he going to allow this leniency? No, disqualification.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. So,
Jay Boujii wins this match via disqualification. Go ahead and get your groceries, James.
I guess so.
We got this for the in-between here.
All right, cool.
Man, that referee looked young.
Just try to hurry because we don't know how long the intermission will be here. Go.
Hold on. What were you saying, Walter?
That referee looks young as hell.
Yeah, I was about to say. And I'll say this before I head out. Did I mention how much I hate... I got disqualified by kicking too much ass and a low blow by Jay Boujii. And there we go. All right. Have fun, boys.
Right to his lollipop.
God damn it, Walter. Jay Boujii kicking the candy out of the ring, doing a little bit of cleanup detail for the ring crew.
I still don't get it. Is the
Tells
candy
the fans
man
to suck it.
Is he supposed to be a face or a heel?
I think he's the heel.
I mean, if I'm a kid, you giving me candy like that, I'm a cheer your ass, and you're gonna be a face to me.
I mean, we see the fans here giving him the double bird, so get another time-lapse shot of New York City. You know, James clowning the time-lapse shots, but I actually think they're kind of cool.
Yeah, I like them.
It's different. Now back in the ring, Sweet Cheeks, Joey Silver getting back to a knee.
We tried, folks. We tried, Vox.
I know. I remember Vox said he was someone from the Spaces, but I forget who
Sam.
it is. Okay, Sam. Okay.
Oh, he's hurting, dude. Look how he's walking. Yeah.
Very gingerly walking down the rampway. Damn good match, though. Very, very impressed by the athleticism and the ability of both those men.
Two good matches back to back. So far, so good.
Who's this? The Dark Star, Idris Jackson. Unannounced, making his way to the ring. Didn't know this was going to be part of the show.
Maybe that's Private Party's opponent? I don't know. Let's see.
No, it's one dude.
There's one huge dude, whoever the hell this is.
Fair, but
holy shit, dude's got to at least be 6'7". Oh, he's got a mouthpiece too, I think, maybe. Let's see.
Yes. Manager with him. Don't know much about him.
Go ahead and translate.
All right, it's definitely a heel. Called the fans troglodytes, taking a page out of the fucking Chris Jericho playbook there. The Nick Bockwinkel playbook. Talking about how they have dreams because the show's called City of Dreams. Apparently, Idris Jackson wants to go for the Crown Jewel Championship, which, of course, successfully defended earlier by Zilla Fatu.
In a great opener.
Apparently, he defeated Rhino. Son wants to know what shirt you're wearing.
Jeff Hardy's TNA shirt.
Ah. Here comes somebody. Huge full Nelson into a face plant there by whoever this guy is.
Dude, these are some big dudes. Crowd saying you effed up.
Shots to the midsection now.
Typical New York. He's wrestling in some Timbs.
Right? Still not sure who this is that's come into the ring.
I missed a lot, apparently, huh? What the fuck?
It's just a segment.
Okay, I think I'm
So
gonna get to
the
200
Dark
subscribers
Star
alone with
Idris
you
Jackson.
looking like that.
So the
Damn.
Dark Star Idris Jackson, who's the dude on the outside with the braids, and then the guy laying flat is his manager, and came out saying he wanted a shot at the Crown Jewel Championship, which we know Zilla Fatu retained earlier.
Walter, I'm
And
going to
then
use
this
time.
dude came out here and started attacking the manager. Not sure who he is. Didn't catch the name.
Mm.
But at least you did the groceries when it was just a segment and you didn't miss any match stuff. So
Yeah, true. Walter, I'm going to just do sign language for you real quick. You did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did good for yourself,
She's
buddy.
she was whatever Bowser's girlfriend's name is, but Bowsette. That's who she's dressed like.
Oh, she was dressed as Bowser. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so no, it's a whole weird thing with Bowser. I don't even know the full lore. I think it was Bowser disguised as Peach or some shit like that. That's how Bowser.
They said that that's probably Bowser dressed as Peach. I don't know, something weird about it.
But it's fine. It's fine because it's become a
I don't
fad
know, but
now.
if that doesn't get me over the hump to the subscription, nothing will.
Again, another
Looks like they're announcing the next show April the 25th.
Yes, I see. Will
What are
that
you
also
laughing at?
just the time lapse photos, bro, are killing
I
me.
like it.
I do
It's
too, but
different.
you
It's
need
different.
you need different time lapses in order to make it look
Okay, but right now they're in New York,
good.
so they're using New York time lapse. When they go to Chicago in May, they'll probably do Chicago ones. Like, I think
Yeah,
it's cool.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, this is the mighty Mante, dude.
Puerto
Jeez.
Rico. Hey, Alicia, the Static Shock is on.
Static Shock is on.
She said it, not me.
She did. She called it in the chat earlier.
And he's from Puerto Rico, so he's senior Shock.
Señor Eléctrico.
Damn it.
Yes. Amen. That's great.
Speaking of that, AEW should sign Electra Lopez, name her Electric Lopez, and debut her on Shockwave.
There you go. Not bad.
What shockwave? The shockwave that they didn't get picked up?
Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't even get it picked up.
Hey, listen, go on True TV or Amazon Prime; they'll be fine. Apparently, that might be the direction they go. By the way.
Oh my God, he's part of the learning tree. You see him waving, "Hi, everybody."
Hi. See, I don't know what the fuck to expect from Static Shock Beta, but
all I know is
find out.
he's fighting Danhausen, so this is going to be very nice, very evil.
Mm-hmm.
Love that Danhausen.
Ah, yes, very nice, very evil. High-fiving the fans. Very good.
And
You see, I
for
went
my
to New
next-
York. It's very nice place. I am
And
friends
for
with
my
the
next trick,
Impractical
I get a
Jokers.
5-star match.
Exactly. For my next trick, I do a 5-star match right here in New York City. I hope the Impractical Jokers are watching. I'm friends with Q. Q is cool.
I'm waiting for him to curse this superhero wannabe. Turn him into a supervillain.
Well, it is definitely the comical superhero versus supervillain deal here.
Well, but you would think Danhausen is the supervillain, but he's so freaking over.
That he is very nice and very evil, JJ. So that's
I know,
why.
but still, like, this is going to be your gratuitous comedy match. This is going to be what we thought the last match was going to be.
And then
Except we know what Danhausen can do. We just don't know what Mighty Mante can do.
I guess we're about to find out. Mighty Mante coming into the ring.
If
Mighty
Bumblebee from Transformers was a human that wrestled, you wear that exact outfit.
Right? Why does the referee look like he went to the Seth Rollins School of Man Buns?
Bro
Right?
only speaks in surround sound.
Are those teeth? What the hell was in that jar?
I don't know. There's that
I don't know.
House of Glory shirt, by the way, from Mercedes Mone.
Telling you, like, that's actually a fire shirt, and everybody in the chat room knows how much I can't stand Mercedes, but that shirt is fire.
All right, here we go. We're about to go for a test of strength here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. They want him to curse Mighty Mante. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Everybody is... No, they're both bowing. Okay, here we go. He's about to curse him. You've been... Oh! He got picked out from the curse! Going for a schoolboy!
He says, no, he's a good
Mighty
Catholic
Mante
boy.
is like, no, you're not cursing me.
That's hilarious.
What the fuck are we watching, man?
I
This
guess
is
it is too.
awesome.
Because Danhausen has teeth like all over his gear, so there's got to be teeth.
Oh yeah.
in that
He'll
jar.
pour them down the mouth eventually, and then super kick somehow. I see it happening. One more.
I'm gonna try this again.
Bumblebee transform into a wrestler.
Yes, indeed. Mighty Mante is scared. He's about to be cursed. Oh no, he got countered again. Ooh, great counter
Well, you
there.
got to figure every time that Danhausen is going for the curse, he leaves himself wide open, exposed for some kind of maneuver. Great series there.
Yeah, great arm drag.
He leaves himself way too vulnerable.
Tremendous arm drags by Mighty Mante. Oh no, he did the hurricane pose. Oh no.
Dan back. Mighty Monte's coming through.
To a
Holy
$1.03.
sidekicks, Mighty Mante. It's sweet cheeks.
Mighty Mante is coming through to a Dollar Tree near you.
Holy anti-curse, Batman.
Who the fuck is this Joker? Who the fuck is this Mark Hamill look-alike?
Dude, is that Chad Gable there in ringside with the lucha mask?
Right.
Yes.
That masked luchador that we saw this past week?
He got arrested.
I mean, that was the Garden, right? I'm just saying.
Yep.
Now here we are in New York.
He's going to try one more time, and it did a glitchy.
Mighty Mante looks like he's going for a handshake.
And he crossed his fingers,
reciprocates.
Danhausen, he crossed his eyes, though, and he poked him in the eyes.
He's trying to show the referee that.
And now here we go. Nice Irish whip there by Danhausen. Nice avalanche splash in the corner.
You see how fun housing can be, Tony? Why don't you put him on TV?
Fun comedy.
Put him on that kids show we were talking about with Willow and shit. Like, for real.
Right?
Oh, 10 punches in the corner. Simple but effective here by Danhausen. Goes to the middle rope now. Brett's rope. Double axe handle. Another simple and effective maneuver.
Danhausen looked like he's already blown up here from how long it's been since he's had an actual matchup there.
Ooh, nice fall humanity crossbody into a cover. There's two and a kick out by Mighty Mante.
This ref does look like Seth Rollins cosplaying as a ref, though. You were right on.
The fuck
dude, looks like he went to the Seth Rollins School of Man Buns.
Brother looks like it. Why are you wearing glasses? Like you're gonna get blind in the fucking arena, bro.
And they look like glasses Seth would wear. The beard, the bun, the glasses. I'm telling you.
He got the curse. He got cursed by Danhausen. Oh no, he tried to do the pose and then he got swept of the leg. Great maneuver there by Danhausen. And now, gonna pull him into the turnbuckle here. And now the crowd willing him on to do very nice and very evil things, tosses him into the steel post, and now he's talking to fans here at ringside.
Chopping it up.
Is that
Giving them that experience.
Is that Cody Chow's from fucking YouTube that does the food reviews in the crowd? I swear he was just talking to Cody Chow's.
Could be.
That's funny.
I mean, we know that there are some YouTube sensations that are a part of the House of Glory team, so it's always possible.
Very fair. I could just see Ross from In the Clutch and friggin' definitely Cody Chow's in here just because of the affiliation with JD and Saul Monster.
Is he cursing his knee? Why is he pointing at his knee?
Go working it.
Foot DDT coming. Ow! That's how you jack up a kneecap. And look at that. You know what? This dude is Seth Rollins. The way this dude's acted, too. Even the fucking hand mannerisms and shit. Fuck. I can't unsee it. Shinbreaker. Shinbreaker by Danhausen. Picks him back up into the fireman's carry.
Well, it's smart. You take out a luchador's, knees. They can't really do all that high flying stuff.
Exactly. Great Northern Lights plex there.
Yeah, great release off the Northern Lights as well. And now it looks like he's going to go for another charge attack here in the corner. Danhausen with a nice lariat. Going to go for the Bulldog. Oh, shades of a little CM Punk there. His very best friend in the whole wide world. CM Punk.
He bulldogged him, but look how he landed on his knees during that bulldog too. He popped up and he's really hurting.
Gonna try to go for a springboard. Oh, got countered. Nice pump kick there by Mighty Mante. But he may have jacked up his knee even worse than it already was.
Good call there. All that work Danhausen's been doing to that knee. You can see Mighty Mante trying to get some feeling back.
Oh, great rebound German suplex. We forget how technically sound Danhausen is because of all the comedy and haha. But then when he actually gets going and he finds an opening, there's not a lot of better wrestlers on the planet in the indie scene right now than Danhausen.
People have thought I put whatever I can. Put the camera.
Oh, we got Danhausen setting up like the Undertaker. He using the crowd to will him back into this. And now he's stomping into the mat with his fists. Oh boy. Oh no. The teeth. The teeth. No. And that point in his mouth. No. Ah, no. Gonna go for the super kick. No. Big boot. The teeth go flying. There's a cover. There's two. Oh, Chris Mix. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow, great counter there by Mighty Mante into the crucifix pin.
Tossing it in the... Oh, what the hell? Into a stunner? What the fuck was that? Roll through stunner by Mighty Mante, and now I'm going to go for a cover. There's one. There's
Took
two.
him too long.
Yeah, a little bit.
He needed to capitalize right on it, but look, Mighty Mante going straight to the top rope here. He's feeling it.
Sorry, y'all. I got distracted by a Bowser tail.
I don't blame you.
Swanton bomb.
He got it. There's a cover. There's two, and a kick out again by Danhausen.
Oh, the ref's hands got hurt. He probably just hit one of those teeth while he was slapping this mat.
Well, now he's definitely going to have those Seth Rollins mannerisms just trying to shake out the injured hand. Look at this, man.
For as comedic as this is supposed to be, this is actually a fun, good match.
Yeah, it is. Great.
Look again here at the Swanton bomb.
Great swanton there by Mighty Mante.
Just like the Hurricane, he's calling for a chokeslam.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? You ain't going to go for chokeslam. He's definitely channeling the Hurricane. Yeah, good luck.
Counters.
Tossed into the post.
Has Hurricane ever actually successfully hit the chokeslam?
Never. Never, ever.
No, I think he did. I think he actually got it onto Rocky once.
Oh, okay.
Now going for the rising uppercut. Ooh, another friend of Danhausen, Claudio Castagnoli, his best friend in the whole wide world, as he hits those running uppercuts. Ooh, getting full head of steam and got the third one.
Is there going to be a fourth?
No, he's going to put him up on the top rope. What the hell?
They're setting him up for Shattered Dreams or something at first.
Nah. Uh-oh, gonna go
Shattered Dreams would have been draped over the middle rope, not the top.
Yeah. Looks like he's gonna go for a superplex here.
Maybe try to drop him onto those teeth that are still on the mat.
I like how the refs reacted. Every time the dude gets hit in the back, he's jolted.
Uh-oh. Mighty Mante got the hand around the throat, though. Ooh. Elbow strikes right to the side of the head.
What the hell is this match?
They are really milking this chokeslam, huh? Holy shit. Oh! Punch right to the gut.
Pushes him down.
Nice roll through. Oh, but he rolled through into the teeth. Oh, no! And Danhausen! Oh, trying to go for the GTS, got countered into a sunset flip, and he got him! He got him! Mighty Mante! Static Shock Jr. with the win!
He got him.
Just pinned Danhausen. What the actual fuck was that?
That's
Mighty
great.
Mouse.
Dude, that was a great finishing
Here
fucking
he comes
sequence.
to save the day. It means that mighty Monte's on the way.
All jokes aside, that was actually an incredible freaking sequence.
The whole match was good. It was fun, but these two could actually go.
Yeah.
Not every match needs to finish with a big finisher.
Maybe these two should be a tag team called Very Nice, Very Evil. That's what should happen.
Handshake and show respect from Danhausen, raising mighty Monte's arm.
And the Bass is really going crazy on the hard cam.
You could name them together and put a cape on the other one. Call them curses and capes.
Haha! Ooh. Okay, there you go. There you go. CNC. I like it. Let's make it happen. Book it, Tony. Actually, no.
Don't let Tony book it. They'll be in catering in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Never mind. House of Glory. Book it.
They'd be in the back having a mighty meal. That's about it.
Danhausen on the microphone.
I can barely hear a word anybody's saying. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, that was the issue with the last segment when the manager and the dude were out there. I couldn't really hear what was going on.
So we have great bass for the music that it shakes the hard cam, but we can't hear a word anybody says.
I can't hear it because I turned the volume down.
Because it's all about that bass, no treble. Okay, I do kind of like how Static Shock's outfit glows in the dark there when they start doing the strobes.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good.
I will be right back, gentlemen.
What the fuck is he
doing? No need to pull me out. I'll be right back.
You know what? What the hell is Hausen doing?
I don't know. He's
dancing.
He's doing, man.
Dancing Danhausen.
And you know what? If you all don't know what the hell we're doing either, here's what else we got coming up here as we go to a quick commercial break right here on Simply Reliable Studios.
And now for a taste of things to come.
I had to buy that. I was like, oh my gosh. Time to play Pokemon. James, I didn't hear you at all, whatever you just said.
Oh, did you not hear me at all? Sorry.
No.
Hold on. I said all the goddamn wrestling and so much more in the Simply Reliable Studios. As we were on commercial break, turns out whoever as this guy's coming out to the ring, they were still cleaning Danhausen's teeth that were scattered.
Yeah, I saw that. Who is this Jody? Whatever. He's not on any of the graphics.
No idea. And for some
Unless he has a
reason,
tag team partner and they're the ones fighting Private Party or something.
and for some
Unless he has a
reason,
tag team partner and they're the ones fighting Private Party or something.
yeah, who knows? Up, no. There we go.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened there. Uh oh. Well, who knows? Maybe he's a part of the tag team match or something.
I don't know. His name is Jody, let's see.
Jody something.
Jody Threat, did they say? I don't know.
Aura.
Remember that. Aura.
Jody Aura. Yeah, Jody Aura. Thank you.
It's a big dude, whoever he is, at least 6'4".
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's could be a part of a basketball team for sure.
All right, let's find out who his partner or opponent is.
Yeah, this is like an impromptu match here, folks. Sorry, we didn't have a graphic ready for this.
Can't have a graphic for something that they don't tag.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh.
Damn.
Cruiserweight. Okay, Cruiserweight champion.
Darren
Dude, I
Richardson,
swear to God.
probably.
I swear to God, I thought that was Velveteen Dream for a second when he first came out.
Yeah. So the Cruiserweight champion, what's his name again?
Darren, Darron Richardson.
Darren Richardson. I see. That's a name.
Well, this can't be
Well,
a
yeah,
for the
it's his
Cruiserweight.
name, actually.
Is that his actual name?
I don't know.
Must be his government. I'll take it.
It can't be for the Cruiserweight title because the other guy doesn't look anything near a Cruiserweight.
Who the fuck knows? Maybe he is. Maybe he just is tall but very lanky. I don't know. House of Glory definitely loving their cruiserweight wrestlers, though. We're about to see a cruiserweight showcase match here.
They said Darren Richardson is focused on Amazing Red.
Oh, looks like maybe we'll get an Amazing Red and Darren Richardson match in the future. We're about to see what these two are made of here.
I'm digging the pink robe, though.
I already like this dude freaking using Hail Mary as his entrance music.
That's great.
Which was a 90s hip hop song. And tune in at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific for 90s karaoke on the Saturday Shenanigans. Maybe someone will do Hail Mary.
He's got Prince's hairstyle, too.
Definitely a Prince-inspired gimmick here for sure.
Is that a busted open robe?
Right?
True.
This crowd here at House of Glory giving it to Darren Richardson.
Yeah, they really don't like him for sure. They're not happy with him. They like Jody a lot more than they like Darren, I'll tell you that right now.
He said, I don't have a tag team partner, so how about it's me and you and me together? I think he wants to partner with him. I don't think it's going to be a one-on-one. They're going to go against Private Party, aren't they?
I was about to say, then that means we got a Private Party coming in here.
Shots.
Well, they're back in where it all started for them. House of Glory.
Isiah Kassidy and Marq Quen back to their old home turf.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
I guess we can use the Private Party graphic for this, Walter.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Sorry, I gotta fix the banner.
Marq Quen's little man bun kind of looks like the Statue of Liberty's crown there.
Yeah. And now he's got a fan's camcorder as he's just enjoying Wow, that's a big ass camcorder. Who brings the size? Who brings that size of camcorder anymore?
1990s.
God damn! What the fuck? That's funny.
Only way you're getting a camcorder of that size into an event is if you're part of the team.
Well, that or the guy just saved his money is like, I want a fucking camcorder. I mean, there is that possibility.
Well, I mean, you got to figure most places aren't going to let you bring a camcorder like that in.
Yeah, but they didn't even.
You notice
show
most people that are filming it are using their phones, so you got to think maybe that's part of the team. You know, maybe it's part, a family member of someone in the ring that's filming it for them for personal, for their own YouTube channel. Most places are not going to let you bring in a camcorder like that unless you are explicitly cleared by the company.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with that is,
I mean, I'm not going to say it's not possible that what you're saying is accurate, James. I'm just saying realistically speaking.
the only thing is, if they were a part of a team, I would imagine they would have showed it on the actual stream, and they didn't show that angle. So
could have had a media pass, and we just didn't see it.
True.
And that's his camera that he decided to film everything with. Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that everybody. I just realized how much talent is spread throughout the country for all these indie shows that are a part of either AEW or some higher level indie. Because I'm just realizing that now.
Yeah.
Is an indie kind of weekend.
Gotta love it, man. No better time to be a fan of professional wrestling than right now. I mean, everything that we have access to on Triller Plus kind of explains it and shows you that. I mean, how many different shows did we see that were on there for tonight?
4, I think, tonight alone.
4 or 5 different companies running programs tonight that you could access.
Darren Richardson's flipping off the crowd, not happy that they're showing all this love to Private Party, who went off to greener pastures.
Can you blame them? I mean, Private Party, and then you think about how Private Party got done dirty. Where they're currently employed. How long did it take them to get the tag titles? Just to lose them to the Hurt Syndicate?
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
It's like they're the people's champion here at House of Glory. And it looks like we got Marq Quen going to be starting things off against Darren Richardson.
Darren Richardson definitely not happy with everybody here. Oh, wait a minute.
Excuse me. Darren's on the outside. Looks like it's going to be Jody Ora to start things off against Marq Quen.
Looks like Jody is not too happy either with the reception for Private Party. And now it looks like what originally was going to be
Bell sounds here, folks.
Yeah, what originally was going to be a mismatch here. Oh, maybe
a little bit of respect there.
Yeah. Maybe just not appreciative of the crowd loving him, but
that was unexpected. A handshake.
Well, you figure Jody came out and was kind of babyface. It wasn't until he got lumped in here with Darren Richardson that he kind of, by default, got placed on the heel side of things.
Definitely.
Darren Richardson now in, like I thought we were going to get here to start things against Marq Quen.
I'll tell you right now, Darren Richardson is not going to show the same respect that Jody Ora just showed Private Party.
Of course not. I mean, look at that. Marq Quen went for the drop down, and Darren Richardson just walked over him.
I can tell if Darren Richardson's going for a Prince thing or like a pimp thing.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Well, I mean, Prince is the only man that wore high heels and lipstick that could steal your girlfriend. That seems
Right.
pretty pimp to me.
I mean, yeah,
And then shoot a 3-pointer in your face on top of that.
the most flamboyant straight man of all time.
And then go make a Batman soundtrack.
This is
Right.
true.
Colorado. Excuse me.
yes, that's what it's called, JJ. Collar and elbow.
Sorry, I went down the wrong pipe.
It happened to me last night, man. I hated that. In the middle of our stream
Nice
last
back
night, it
elbow
happened.
there from Marq Quen. Gets the tag to brother Zay, Isiah Kassidy. Double team Irish whip here.
Oh, and now
Aaron
he
Richardson
tagged.
held onto the ropes, tags into Jody Ora.
Yeah,
That was an
taking a breather.
aggressive ass tag.
Yeah, I don't think this team is going to get along well. I think Darren Richardson and Jody Orr are a mismatch, and I think it's going to prove here in this match why they are.
Yep.
Why?
I think this may end up setting a one-on-one matchup at the next show there, gentlemen.
Yeah.
God, nice up and over there by Jody Ora, though. Pop
Great
up into a flying head scissors.
Great Hurricane Rana there by Isiah Quen. Nice lateral press. Great exchange by both men. And as all that exchange was going on, we had Pyro just go off, which confused
Yeah,
the fuck
the
out of me.
speed of these two, though.
Well, we know what Isiah Kassidy could do, but we're not familiar with Jody Ora. Great show of agility and speed to your point there from Jody Ora.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Isiah Kassidy not really showing the full respect in kind. That may prove to bite him here. Nice double stomp by Jody Ora right to the shoulder blades.
The air that Jody Ora got there.
That was tremendous. This dude got hops. And another aggressive tag by Darren Richardson. This dude
Look at the look on
stinks.
Jody Ora. Dude, he is not amused with his partner right now.
No, he's not. This dude stinks.
This is going to ultimately be what costs them the matchup. Jody Ora is not impressed with Darren Richardson. Huge fat body there.
Wow. We were talking about hops earlier. He just got tossed about 10 feet in the air. Man.
Irish whip and another huge back body drop.
Well,
Darren Richardson going to the J.D. McDonough school of taking back body drops. Jesus Christ.
well, let's not say that right now, considering how hard of a back body drop he took on the table. Just saying.
Well, I watched the interview with Chris Van Vliet and just Jesus, another one. He said he's in a competition with AJ Styles right now for the best back body drops. So that's why I use that comparison, that callback. Jesus, look at it again in the replay.
Mm. AJ Styles does have a nice back body drop, though.
That's true.
Just like Orton has the best power slam.
What are we going for here? Marq Quen down the ramp, doing somersaults down the rampway, springboard up and over into
Tohilo.
Jesus.
Treated his body like a bowling ball.
Steve, you right.
Picking up
Right.
that 7-10 split.
Right.
The chop just rung out there. Marq Quen chopped him so hard it went to the House of Glory logo.
Right.
The production's all over the place, I will say, but it's fun.
But you know what? It's an independent company. You can forgive it. They're not on the level of a major promotion.
Right,
you can
right.
forgive some of those little tech glitches. If it was
exactly.
WWE, TNA, AEW doing that shit, okay, we can clown.
Ooh, nice backbreaker there by
God damn.
Marq Quen.
Hell, I might even forgive TNA, to be honest, because they're not the level of AEW, WWE.
But you also got to figure they've got the WWE partnership, so they've got to be
Yeah.
picking up some of the production tricks.
That's true.
Now gonna
Isiah
go for a nice
Kassidy in
suplex.
now. Huge freaking suplex there, vertical suplex. Gets
Cover
a
there.
2 count.
Yep.
On Darren Richardson. I guess it's like a pimp named Siplek. You got to say the whole thing.
True. Listen, man. Dan
Or a Tribe
Richardson.
Called Quest, which is another 90s band you can tune into. Somebody might
Aha.
perform that.
Nice. Yeah, see, Dan Richardson has absolutely not impressed me one bit with how he's just gotten his ass whooped here by Private Party. Talks a big game.
What I will give Darren Richardson points for is the persona department. He's got a gimmick, he's got an attitude and a swagger to him, and you can tell what he's trying to do here. Ability-wise, he has not impressed me, though, because he's just been the crash test dummy in this match.
Yeah, just took a
He can bump, but let me see what you can do offensively.
Yeah, he just took a huge poetry emotion out of the corner as well.
He's got heart, though, because he keeps kicking out.
He does have heart. By the way, what the fuck are these freaking Batman-looking ass boots?
They're Batman-looking ass boots. I mean, we went with the Prince comparison. We did mention Prince did a Batman soundtrack. I'm just saying.
Right.
That's true.
Just like people may think it's odd that Private Party just did Poetry in Motion, but they forget that the Private Party ran with Matt Hardy for a while there. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, this is not going as expected, I'll tell you.
Private Party is dominating.
As they should be.
They are former
you gotta figure most people would chalk this up as a squash match.
Oh, nice.
Why are these guys going so long with these two jobbers at the end of the day? But it's an independent promotion.
Nice rolling thunder there by Marq Quen.
Especially random two people that have no tag team experience.
Oh, geez. Going to go for a backpack stunner for maneuver here. What the hell is this? This is a new tag team maneuver, I think, from Private Party. Okay. Double stop backpack stunner. That's a great tag maneuver there. Wow. There's a cover, hook to the leg, and nice breakup there. Jody Ora just saved this whole matchup from that breakup.
Definitely was about to be over. What is it, a thing for every referee to have long hair? What the?
House of Glory likes long hair.
Man bun Manhattan.
It's man bun Brooklyn, but close. Uh-oh, the referee's getting pulled the minute we mention him. Darren Richardson, how dare you? You bad guy, you. No.
That's nuts.
And that just drops Isiah right into Kassidy's. Holy shit. Wow, he really, he really just shut us the fuck up with that dodge.
He just matrixed his way out of that whole move.
I was about to say, we might want to shut up. Sorry, Darren. We apologize.
He backflipped and did a crazy-ass tornado kick.
We said, I'd love to see what he does offensively. Just does the craziest Matrix move out of everything in the corner.
Right. He said, say less. Hold my beer. Hold my Batman boots.
And now there it is. Jody Ora tags him in, and here we go. Jody Ora absolutely going insane here.
Dude, what was the last time he was in the match? Damn, did he just hit a Claymore kick?
Yeah, he did. Holy Claymore. And now he's just... Man, Trouble in Paradise by him! Holy shit! Hey!
The agility and athleticism there of Jody Ora. A kip up for good measure.
You gotta love it, man. Ooh! A swerve's house call from the corner. Okay. Oh!
Roll through into the cutter. Hooks the leg. Only a 2 count.
I love this. I love this style here by Jody.
As soon as he got tagged in, the pace picked up, gentlemen.
Well, to be fair, as soon as Darren Richardson hit that Matrix into the spinning heel kick into the Trouble in Paradise, oh, for fuck's sake, dude! Oh, shooting star press. Shooting star press, though. That was
That
nice.
might be the mistake of the match because he tagged himself in while Jody had momentum.
He doesn't want anybody except himself to get the glory here at House of Glory.
Yet he asked for the tag team partner.
Because he figured Jody could do the damage and he'd get the victory.
Ooh, tried to go for the 450 splash. Got countered.
Through.
Ooh. Try to go for a back suplex. Tag into Marq Quen. Ooh,
Line
nice
tag.
Yeah, this is it. Oh, boy. Ooh, Jody coming in. Jody trying to help out his partner, even despite him tagging in.
Because he wants the victory. He doesn't want to lose here. Step over into the Insiguri. Shades of X-Pac there.
Yeah,
right.
Very good maneuver. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Gonna go for the Miz and Morrison maneuver here. Slingshot into the Insiguri. Uh-oh. Twist of Fate. Swanton Bomb combo coming up here. Uh-oh. It might be all she wrote. It might be all she wrote here.
Crowd chanting delete.
It's a party.
There's the Zayton Bomb.
Huge swanton. 1, 2.
Oh,
Jody Ora comes off the top.
Jesus.
Count the chickens before they hatch.
I think Jody may have crushed Darren Richardson's head inadvertently. That didn't go as planned. Holy
Well, I
shit.
mean, couldn't happen to a nicer ego there. Got to deflate it somehow.
Well, he
Right.
definitely deflated more than just his ego.
As long as he didn't deflate his hair.
It deflated
Right.
some brain cells, that's for sure. Oh,
Jody Ora.
Jesus!
Rainmaker lariat there.
Yeah, Northern style, right to the back of the head as opposed to the front. That was brilliant by Jody.
Jody's fired
Jody
up.
making the cutthroat symbol, showing that it's over. What is Jody going for here?
I
High
swear
risk.
to God, Darren, you piece of no, Darren, stay
He's
there.
rolling to the outside.
Good.
Isiah Kassidy prone for whatever Jody's got planned here.
No, Darren.
And Darren Richardson just pushed Jody Ora off the top rope there.
Oh, for
No, not yet, Joseph. But I'm noticing there's a lot more guys on my channel. Jeez, I wonder what happened.
Darren going to the top. Nice corkscrew maneuver there. Missed. Tag to Quen.
There's a lot more guys on your channel. I wonder why. What do you mean by that, Walter? What do you mean by that, Walter? Gin and juice. Here we go. It's done. Oh my God! Turned it into a stunner. That's all she wrote. Good night, Irene. Gonna try to do it again. Oh, they really want to punish this man.
I mean, you can't really blame him here. I mean, Jesus, Darren Richardson's been an asshole.
Right.
Fuck Darren Richardson.
Twist of
Yep.
fate.
Whoop his ass. Zayton Bomb coming. Got it.
This time there's no
Yay.
partner to save him.
Yay. Yay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoop
Wait
his
a
ass.
minute.
Whoop his ass.
Quinn going up top now.
Gonna go for the 450. Crush his head. Crush his head again. 630 by Marq Quen. Okay. Yay.
1, 2, 3. That is it.
I could have
Yay.
did without the throat thrust 3 count, but okay.
You know what?
disagree.
Normally I'd be like, yeah, that was a little bit much, but Darren Richardson deserved it.
That's true.
He deserved it.
You used me. Oh, Lily. Oh, that's what you meant. I see. For views.
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
Fuck around. There's perverts. Fuck around. Take a picture of your feet. Put that on there.
Right. Oh, look at this, Jody showing
Suddenly
respect.
making $1 million a year on feet pics, or the stuff that gets people famous nowadays.
Okay, what the hell is this shot?
I don't know, but Jody's throwing a party with him.
Yay! Jody joins Private Party. I would say book it, but the AEW don't care about trios wrestling anymore.
Who are the trios champs, by the way? I don't even know
Death
who they are.
Riders.
Oh, yeah, that's right. God damn.
Pac, Claudio, and Yuta.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mr. I only wear my gear.
Yes. The dirty bastard Pac. Yes. I hate it, and I'll always hate it.
Riding in Dodge pickups with just gear on.
And baby oil. Can you imagine the back seat?
Right?
That shit's more gross than a Diddy party.
That's right. That's a Diddy Dodge.
Sponsored by Johnson & Johnson.
Diddy Dodge! Diddy Dodge! Good shit, Walter. Good shit. Diddy Dodge. That's funny. Alliteration, folks.
Oh.
Isiah's got the microphone for another promo we won't be able to hear.
I'm not even going to try.
Somebody put captions.
Microphone's so jacked, even the closed caption won't be able to pick it up.
It'll just put that.
Indistinct mumbling. Indistinct mumbling.
Indistinct mumbling. Yes. Yes, indeed. You'll love
you know
it.
what? All in all, this has been a solid show so far. We still got 2 matches left that we know of. Career versus titles and Mercedes versus Indi. I've been thoroughly impressed by pretty much everything House of Glory has given us.
Yep. I agree.
I've had fun.
Crowd really chanting for a Private Party here, telling them welcome back. Saying they want the tag titles.
Is that Tommy Bravo on the shirt?
They are wearing a Club 24 shirt just to shout it out, so maybe.
Well, they're both wearing different shirts for Private Party. I'm wondering if those are House of Glory shirts.
You gotta imagine.
I don't see an AEW logo on them. You would think if they were AEW shirts, they'd have the branding on the back by the top of the neck.
Yep.
That's true.
They are going nuts for the Private Party. Wish I can understand what the fuck they're saying.
I love how the crowd can be on the ramp with the wrestlers come out. Look at that.
I'm sure it's an added fee. Those are like the VIP seats.
Yeah. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. That's the only thing I understood.
Yep, sounds about right. Will they come back? We will wait and see.
With that being said, we will be available taking pictures. That's what he said.
There we go.
That's sweet. Yay! We heard something. It wasn't indistinct bubbling. Yay!
I wouldn't mind taking pictures.
Wait, what were you saying, Walter, under your breath?
I wouldn't mind taking pictures and stuff like that. They look like they're like very fan friendly over there.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, they've always been fan friendly over here. God damn, the lighting strobes. Holy fuck.
May cause seizures.
Right? Lucky if somebody doesn't have
I can make
epilepsy.
that joke because I have epilepsy. That shit could affect me. Never has in the past, but I can make that joke.
This is basically what would happen if this show is basically what would happen if the Urban Wrestling Federation was taken seriously. I just realized. This is basically what Hog is.
I never even heard of the Urban Wrestling Federation.
Oh, really? Oh, we're in for a treat. One day we got to do a retro watch along of that shit, man. You ain't ready. You ain't ready for Urban Wrestling Federation, I'll tell you.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh, it's a
What
treat.
is this?
Up.
STF Media.
Return school. You might as well throw
House of
Masterpiece
Glory
Son
returns
commercial.
soon. Got a little intermission here.
You might as well throw that commercial that his son Romeo used to do. You sit on the couch. You remember that scene? College commercials, bring that back, Masterpiece.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Master P. That's a great idea. So they return soon, and I
They
assume
should
they were.
just show an old school No Limit Soldiers video right now.
Right?
Yeah, I was about to say they return soon, but they're just speaking and not actually showing graphics because let's just have audio aid and not visual. That come on, guys.
Well, I mean, you figure independent shows traditionally have intermissions.
Yeah.
So, probably going to get like a little 10-minute intermission here. Give people a chance to go to concessions, use the bathroom. Private Party did just say they're going to be doing pictures.
Yeah,
And
but
then come back.
This is where you run your ad, though, like a proper ad.
Well, we
Right.
can run our ad.
Well, hold on. I'm going to do this real quick. Noah, if you are still watching and have been watching the event alone, feel free to pop in so you can give your thoughts on the show so far. If you're not watching, if you actually took a nap, then we'll see you later. But if you're actually hanging around and have been watching the show, then pop in real quick. All right, apparently Safet says they said 15 minutes. Wouldn't be able to tell because
It sounds like the fucking peanuts over in the fucking
Charlie Brown's teacher over there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we could run the trailer.
Yeah, fuck it. Run the trailer. Oh, give me a chance.
15 minutes. You still got to do something to kill time. So
Yeah,
Right.
we'll figure it out. I need to get a drink anyway, though. So yeah,
All
run
right,
the
go ahead,
trailer.
run the trailer.
He didn't. No, he didn't run it. I'll run it. I got it, Walter.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Walter's mom says all of the wrestling. You better watch it.
God damn it. Dude, May is going to be very interesting for us
Yeah, true.
because you figure we've got Under Siege on Friday the 23rd, Saturday night's main event on the 24th, which I'm sure that'll be when TNA does their TV tapings. Then you got Battleground and Double or Nothing both on the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
So we're definitely going to have to do the whole fucking split team. Me and Walter doing Battleground, you and Noah on Double or Nothing.
Yep.
But I'm also wondering if those shows are going to have heavy NXT and a crossover, considering Under Siege, the tapings, and then Battleground the next night. Like,
Yeah.
ultimate time for crossover.
Interesting. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go back to live, because I'm not sure if I'm synced anymore because I paused a little bit too late. I think it was like about 10 seconds. You guys are behind.
I still got returning soon, so I don't know.
8, 9. Yeah. That's 2 seconds.
Wow, are you back? Because I got returning soon still.
Yeah, same.
No, I'm not back yet.
Okay. I do like the music. You're right, JJ. It's nice music.
All right, I should be good now.
Actually, should be somebody paying shit.
I think I needed to be at like 11 seconds and not 10 seconds delayed. We should be good now. I was at 13 seconds delayed. That's how I knew. I don't know why I know this. My timing perception is still nuts. I don't understand. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. We also got that Try show. I know it's not in March, but that's coming up in April. We got 3 shows in one. That's going to be the first time where we actually have a Trimulcast, if you will.
Yeah. That's going to be crazy. We've got the TNA Unbreakable, GCW Bloodsport, and Prestige Wrestling all on the same day.
Yep.
With only like an hour separating them because Unbreakable starts at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, and the other 2 start at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific.
Right.
And that's a Bloodsport that Natty's going to be on, right?
Yes.
Yep. And keep in mind, folks, that as far as we know, commentary teams, I believe, are set for that. We won't say them yet unless something changes. We'll show it. We'll tell it when we actually get closer to the date. But
yeah, we're still waiting for a couple people's work schedules to be confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
What we will say is tentatively. That way we can use card subject to change, wrestling promoter's favorite phrase.
Yes.
It'll be Walter and James on Bloodsport, Jeff and I on Prestige, and Noah and Ryan, the Apocalypse, on TNA.
By the way, good to know, Lily. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Ryan will be with Noah. I'll be with Walter per usual, yeah. Tentatively. Let's hope.
And depending on how the match card layout, me and Walter may do a hot tag because I have to call Natty's Bloodsport match.
Yeah,
I have to, as much as I love Natty. So yeah. I may tag in for that and Walter come onto my feed. But,
I kind of like that. We might want to do that for all 3 feeds somehow. Have
just everybody tagging it out. Just people.
Yeah, that would be and that would be awesome. Are you kidding me? We can find a way to make that work. We have the Discord. We can pull it off. That way we don't have to worry about syncing issues.
Because I know Noah really wants to do the Inspirations match for Prestige, the former Iconics. So he could tag out of TNA, tag into Prestige for that match.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, and then who? We could have Stat Boy maybe. No. Who? Well, here's the problem. If you I know you hate
whoever is play-by-play would have to swap him, so I would have to swap him. That way I could take over play-by-play on the TNA stream, assuming my work schedule allows me.
Yeah, right. That's true. That is
They
true.
should have a counter on the screen for, if it's a 15-minute if it's a 15-minute intermission.
There you go.
You should have a counter counting down how much the intermission has gone through.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Just that way we know so that, if we want to go to the bathroom or something, we like, oh, okay, I've still got 8 minutes. I've got time to run to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, right. That's fair. Also, I already mentioned it, Lily, but thank you for letting me know that because we've all been under the impression, I think, that it was Walter's mom. So my apologies. So thank you for informing us. Thank you.
What was my mom? I don't even know what you're talking about.
The picture I showed you
The
the
blanket
picture.
or whatever over your.
Oh yeah, that's my
Yeah,
mother-in-law. Yeah.
We
I
always
showed
thought that was your mom, not your
Uh,
mother-in-law.
yeah. So we showed that picture, and I said, she says, watch all the wrestling, or she will come for you. And not
Yeah, because when we came
realizing,
back from the trailer, you weren't there, so James put a solo shot. It was like Walter's mom says, "Watch all the wrestling."
oh, okay.
now we know it's Walter's stepmom. We get it.
Remember
Now.
at WCW? Or I will rule you. She could be like, or I will haunt you.
I will rule you.
You. I knew it. I knew it.
Hey man, that actually gave birth to the Triple Cage match, so something good came out of that.
Oh fuck. Oh, no.
Well, here is the graphic for the next show. I will message it to Walter real quick so that he can put in the thing. Something else we can promote real quick because we heard them announce it on the house mic, and now they have posted the graphic on their social for the April 25th show, Isolation.
Oh. I see.
Pretty dope looking graphic. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
Is it Isolation? Oh no, there's the handcuff. Wait, I see. So the Statue of Liberty has now been handcuffed. I see.
So again, depending on how long we hold on to these subscriptions, we may end up covering that. So if you guys are enjoying the House of Glory watch along coverage and you would like to see us continue covering House of Glory, donate.
Yes,
Or
donate.
we can pay for the subscription fee.
Yes, donate and also hit the like button and tell other people that hit. Yes, and subscribe, and also more importantly, donate. Here's the problem with this show.
But definitely hit the like button because that'll boost it up in the algorithms on YouTube.
Yes. Here's
like
the
and comment. Yes, go ahead, James.
Here's the question, though. They call it isolation, but if they have a tag team match, is it really an isolation?
Well, you always isolate one of the opponents, right? For some double team maneuvers.
Yeah, I guess
that's true.
And the way the cuff is hanging there, I wonder if it's like isolation 3, because the way the cuff is open kind of looks like a reverse 3.
Maybe it's the third event. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So that's something also to think about.
You know, why hasn't anybody done a wrestling show on the grounds of the Statue of Liberty? That would be an interesting venue. Just say it.
It would be on Ellis Island. That would be kind of cool.
I got ideas, man. They're stupid and they're great, and also stupid. Hire me if you want ideas.
We both have pretty good ideas, man.
That's true. Hire us all if you have a. The stream just went. What the fuck?
To resume it.
I don't know why that just happened.
I don't know. I'm gonna hit watch live and see what happens.
I got an error.
No signal from the venue.
Oh no. Oh no.
Something happened inside the wherever they're at.
Oh no.
Oh no, there we go. City of Dreams return soon.
Okay, here we go. I got it.
They're still taking a nap. They haven't woke up from the dream.
True.
Okay.
That was funny.
And by the way, there's 22 people watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Look at that across the bottom there.
How many of them are on your channel, Walter? If you hover over it, it tells you how many are watching on your channel.
6.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so 22 are watching, 6 are on his channel. So that means that there's 16 of you that potentially could subscribe to Rage of Wrestling right now. If you've already subscribed and you're watching on a different channel, great. Thank you. If you have yet to subscribe to Rage of Wrestling, go to his channel, subscribe, because his woman is willing to send him to WrestleMania next year for a month if he gets to 200 subscribers. So let's get him there. The 16 of you that aren't watching on his channel.
Yes.
Go.
Do it, guys.
He's at 113 right now, so he only needs 87 more. It's a very obtainable goal. And with as much content as we're going to be churning out, it's obtainable by WrestleMania. We just need to get the support from the people.
Hang on.
I know the Geek Box has really helped with that, with our putting the reactions in their videos.
That is true.
Thank you, Box.
Yes, Geekbox is awesome. Rage over wrestling. I'm gonna subscribe with my Dead CAW channel, make it 114.
There we go.
Nice.
And then I also have another account under my main account.
There you go. See, that's going to give you a couple more. That'll take you to 115.
Wrestling.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that they didn't get any of our reactions to any of the stuff from TNA last night or from Roadblock.
Yeah, right.
They didn't do videos for any of that stuff.
And
Hopefully he puts my channel on there too, because he's been rotating back and forth between both of us.
Okay, I think I might be subscribed on all channels. Yeah, okay, so it was 114. I was already subscribed on the other one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, they did one for last night for the Street Profits winning the titles, but they haven't done anything since Roman attacking Rollins and Roman taking out Punk. It's like Roadblock happened, Impact Watch Alone happened, Sacrifice happened. Like, damn, bro, we put up some good shit for you, man.
You gotta put when Moose fought Oba. We've been begging for that. You really need our reactions.
Yeah, right. Let's see what we have here. What do we have left for matches? Because they're running a bit long. Just the two.
Just the two.
Yeah, just the titles, careers, and Mercedes Indy.
All the shit I give Mercedes, that is a beautiful woman. Look at that picture. Like, I can admit it.
Yeah, just not worth the headache.
It's just ugly inside. It's the inside.
Listen.
100%. I will not deny that she isn't a good-looking woman, but she's too full of herself.
Listen, folks.
And that makes her less attractive to me.
Amen. Listen, folks. Total package. Listen. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder from the outside, but it's the inside that counts. If you ain't got the inside, you ain't got shit. So, I'm just saying. Beep, 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 beep. God damn. I guess they're going to just go right at the top of the hour. That's my assumption.
Possibly. That's a fair assessment. Come back right at the top of the hour.
What is it? 3 more minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Did somebody say 3 minutes?
Safet said, it's all the wrestling, along with combat sports. You are correct. I knew Walter would do Bloodsport. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're not shocked by that.
Yeah, I mean, Walter and James have always been our MMA team, so for Bloodsport to be the one wrestling show that kind of combines wrestling and MMA, it only makes sense for them to be the team on that.
Dude, how old is Zilla? Because he looked like a baby in that picture.
25.
Yeah, okay. Jeez.
Dude, he's crazy. That's crazy.
Did 5 years in prison. And as soon as he got out of jail, began training with Booker T for professional wrestling.
Not surprised that Booker was the guy that kind of gave him that break right out of prison.
That was my dream. I was going to go to Houston. It's all over my MySpace. If I could remember my password, I would have showed you. But I was moving to Houston, and then my sister passed away. All that stuff happened. I just never did it. But I was going to move to Houston and go train there.
At the age of 15, Zilla was charged with aggravated robbery and spent 6 years, in the Texas State Penitentiary. Released in March 2022. After his release, he'd work his way into professional wrestling with guidance from Booker T.
Him and
So
Nick
you
Gage.
figure he's only been in the business for 3 years.
Mm.
That's crazy to think about.
Hey,
Oh,
listen,
what is
man. Him and Nick Gage will be great friends.
that family? That whole family either does football, jail, and then wrestling. That's the three things.
He's a former Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion, of course, Booker's promotion.
Yep.
He's the current Fourth Rope heavyweight champion and their inaugural champion. And he's, of course, the current House of Glory Crown Jewel champion. He ranks number 339 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in the PWI 500 last year.
Wow.
Not bad considering how young he is into his career, that he's already 339.
What?
He's only going to go higher and higher, barring any major injuries that put him out of action.
Dude, that's so crazy. That's
He's
wild.
probably number 339 in the family. There's so many of them.
Right?
That's true. That's true.
Born September 9th, 1999. So he was like 4 years old when his dad debuted in WWE.
God damn, I feel old.
How do you think I feel, fucker?
How do you think we feel?
Right?
We're
I was
aging.
23 when he was born. James, shut the fuck up.
We're aging. We're aging.
I was 2 years younger than he is now when he was born.
Oh, God. He's 25. Oh, my God. I'm only 3 years older than him. No.
Thank you, Nestor. I was born in 76 too. Walter's brother telling you to shut up.
Listen, I can feel old even if I was born in 95, okay? It's okay. I feel bad, but I don't want to age anymore. I hate aging. God damn it. Are they ever going to get off this screen? We got a karaoke show to do, god damn it.
I was digging the music, but that was just too much because it's in a loop.
Yeah.
I'm still vibing, man.
You can vibe. I'm annoyed.
I
It's
know
probably Mercedes.
Mercedes' son could probably do something with this beat.
Mercedes is missing something in her dressing room or something and throwing a fit. They gotta
Right?
keep up.
How dare you put me out next? I have to be the main event.
So, yeah, that's probably why she's politicking, brother. I gotta tell you, man, not for nothing, man, but something about this beat, I feel like I could definitely hear Scully vibes, Son Broku, and Mike Drop getting on this. Make the fucking
Poor
trio
Cowboys doing a space right now.
Fucking Cowboys. Yeah, good luck, bud. Sorry, we're all busy.
Have you heard the Simply Gaming intro? The music that my son did, James.
You did mention something about that, yeah.
Might as well play that since we're from the wait there.
My dad in the chat now. Excuse me. Old.
I know you guys are older, but I could still feel old even though you're older. Okay.
So yeah,
I won't say the year my dad was born in, but yeah.
My mom was born in 49. Shit, I was there. Look at that.
My dad was born before your mom.
Oh wow.
We'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
But James, check this out. Check it out. This is my son. He created this beat.
We need to play that before we come on to our spaces now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I like this. And you know what? This is very video game heavy. I kind of like this.
That is for the gaming channel.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I need somebody to come up with a video intro to it to have that in the background.
Bro, listen. Wait until I get the fucking highlight reel done for 2024.
Yeah, I was going to say, this dude still owes us a highlight reel for last year, and it's already the middle of March.
I'm nearly there. I got one more part, and I'm almost done, hopefully by the end of this week. Thank Christ. JJ knows this time because I actually sent him proof that the second part has been done. Which, by the way, folks, Part 2 should be coming out very soon of my uncle's documentary. Yes, finally. It will be out before Cena wins his 17th title, folks. It's happening.
Right.
JJ has proof of this.
Hog will come back from their break before that comes out.
Fuck you. Part 2 is already... JJ has proof it's already there. Actually, no, you're right. No, never mind. You're actually accurate, because technically that has to happen before. Because
I know, but it was a joke because they're taking forever to come back. Like,
can we go?
I'm telling you, I feel like Mercedes is politicking. I swear to God, like I'm not even saying that it's a joke. That's what I feel like is happening.
I swear, I don't even care. That's my headcanon now. She's politicking to be in the main event, even though it makes no fucking sense.
She's threatening to walk out. She's threatening to walk out of New York right now.
Oh, I bet you. That's what's happening. How much you want to bet? Hello? Anybody home in Brooklyn? Get your fucking ass in gear. Hello?
Actually, it's Queens they're in, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's Queens. It all makes sense. They're always late to shit. Except for food. Their food is fucking awesome. They're actually... the only thing that rivals their food is Stanford's food. I want to go to Chickies in Queens. That's where I want to go if I ever visit New York. I want to go to Chickies in Queens again. Like, if I ever visit New York again, that's my stop. Chickies in Queens.
I just want to go to New York, period.
Yeah, fair.
I've never been anything further east than Missouri.
Dude, so I thought Boston was big. When you go to New York, holy fuck, forget about it. Like, even LA, like that shit's not even close. Like, you go to New York, you can't even take up the whole city with your eyes. That's how big the city is. It's huge, dude. Massive
when
city.
You could tell when you're in New York just by the smell of piss that hits you.
Wow.
The subways, everything.
New York does reek of piss, according to Alex. I'm gonna go take a piss, but
Sorry, Safet. I know that's your city, but it's true. I grew up going to New York all the time. I used to clothes shop in New York for school instead of out here.
Shit looks massive.
I feel like I would need at least 2 weeks in New York to see everything, hit up all the boroughs and everything.
Well, I mean, and then you consider as well, kind of a part of to New York adjacent, you also got to visit Stamford and New Jersey as well, because there is actually some pretty big landmarks in both those towns also. So
yeah, I mean, I'd want to go to Stamford just because of WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jersey, I'd want to go for the boardwalk, for Atlantic City, and for Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash.
There's a lot of great food spots I found out in New Jersey that I want to try. I want to try Sad Boys in New Jersey for sure. I heard that's really good. Cody Chow shouts out because
Aaron used to say something about a pizza place in New Jersey. He used to always
Yeah, I think he did.
See, I'd want to go to the old Quick Stop that Kevin Smith worked at.
Like when you think about it, you have to visit New Jersey, Stamford, Long Island, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, like the whole goddamn metropolitan. Pretty much.
You got to visit all the boroughs, and especially being a dude that like grew up on '90s hip hop, like there's so much in the boroughs that you want to see.
Oh yeah,
because of all the different rappers.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't drive through Manhattan. They got these weird fees now. They give you a ticket just for driving at certain times and stuff. It's crazy what they're doing.
What? That's stupid. I will say, you go to New York. I rarely ever see road rage. Rarely ever see it, and maybe that's just my only experience. But like,
hell no, I see it all the time.
I didn't see it, dude.
You don't need to drive in New York. You can walk and literally take subways everywhere or taxis.
Well, no, but like when there's so much traffic in New York, it feels like just people give up and don't even bother beeping. So they're just like, who cares?
Well, you can't beep in certain areas. You get fines. It's called noise pollution.
I know that it would probably be expensive as hell, but I think like going from like the 15th of December to like the 3rd of January would like be the peak time to go because you get to see all the Christmas stuff. You get to be there for New Year's Eve. We're back, by the way.
Are we back finally? Yay! Here we go. Jesus
You
Christ.
get to be there for New Year's Eve in Times Square, which is like a bucket list item for people. Rockefeller Center and the tree and everything. And then during like the other days, you can hit up all the other shit you want to see.
We're live in New York City, and now they're rushing. By the way, they are rushing.
Well, before Mercedes changes her mind.
All right. We'll see which one main events. Let's see what main events we're about to find out.
I remember my brother did New Year's one time. He said he'll never do. Look, see? He'll never do that shit again. He told me the worst experience of his life.
There you go.
With her new championship that she just won in Australia, the Renegades Championship.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned it. I'm telling you, they had to convince Mercedes.
Support indie wrestling. Look, she's got pyros. She's like, damn, okay. She looked like she was caught off guard by that, like she wasn't expecting it.
I'm calling it. There was that much politicking. I call it right now. The only way this was allowed to be in the semi-main is if that title's on the line and Mercedes gets to win it. Watch it happen. Right now.
I'm calling it. There's going to be news.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know if Mercedes is going to Australia to defend a championship, though. That's the thing. She may consider herself an international superstar, but I don't think she's going to be going to Australia consistently to defend a title.
My question is, why not? She doesn't defend any of the other fucking belts she has.
Plus, it's her friend.
She will be defending the New Japan Strong title at Resurgence, though. Probably at Windy City Riot as well. If we're being fair there, James.
And has she defended the other two titles? Exactly.
I wonder if she comes out with like a hip hop song or with the CEO. Let's see.
Probably the CEO gimmick.
BOO. Man,
I originated that.
It sucks too, because like I'm a fan. I love Mercedes, man, as a wrestler. But
she's the only one that has security.
BOO. 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 BOO.
Yep.
I guarantee we're gonna read a report later this week. The delay was that she was politicking backstage, didn't want to come out.
I guarantee you, watch, the title is gonna be on the line. I guarantee you that's the only way this happened.
No, I don't care about the title, but I guarantee she wanted to be the main event and she was delaying the show or something.
Nestor's saying New Year's in New York is very overrated. We'll never do that again. It may be overrated, bro, but for somebody from Cali that's never done it, it's like a bucket list thing. It's something that everyone wants to experience once in their life just to say that they've done it.
And you did it without me, you fucker.
True. So listen.
Go ahead and throw Safet's hashtag up there.
Yeah,
because that's accurate. That's Renegade approved.
That is very
hashtag GTA stripper twat waffle.
Yeah. Listen, because of this, it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. Be prepared to delay karaoke by at least 30 minutes. Guaranteed.
Will?
I doubt it. It won't be a Motor City DIY situation. They can't.
Well, it also depends how long this match goes. If this match only goes like 10 minutes, then they still have like a half hour to do out of two out of 3 falls match. You know, if this match is over before the half hour, then they still got a good 30 minutes for a 2 out of 3 falls match. So
surprised New York isn't booing the shit out of her. She's from Boston, dude. You're in New York.
Right. But to the point that was made earlier, she is Mercedes Mone. She did train at House of Glory a little bit, especially getting ready for SummerSlam. If you go to the House of Glory website, there is footage on their main page of Sasha Banks training at House of Glory. So this is kind of like a homecoming of sorts to her. So
Listen, man, not for nothing, but the only reason why she gets as cheered as she does is because JD's in her back pocket, and I'm gonna just call it as I fucking see it. And I know that she's a friend of his and whatever, but fuck's sake, can people just hold people accountable for like you got to, and he should have a long time ago by now, especially with how volatile and real JD can be sometimes. You could say a lot about him, but he's like that. But with Mercedes, not a fucking word.
we're started here. Collar elbow tie up for these two women. Indi automatically with the advantage, backing Mercedes into the corner, pie facing her, and now mocking her CEO dance.
ETA dance.
Mercedes is like, okay, maybe she underestimated Indi a little bit. Support Indi wrestling. We do. That's why we're covering this.
Because Indi is
That's been her gimmick for a minute.
I know.
You know, Johnny wrestling, Mrs. Wrestling, she's Indi wrestling.
That's true.
Indi extending her hand to Mercedes. Mercedes slaps it.
Shocked that the title was not on the line in this match. I really am surprised by that. I'm glad it isn't, but
Indi going for a test of strength. Look at how she's bending down a little bit to be at Mercedes's height. Indi, the taller of the two, not by much, maybe about a good 3-4 inches, 5 inches there.
Mashed
Mercedes
potato.
stomps the foot.
Mashed
with
potato.
that advantage.
Mashed potato is what we call that. That's the official move name here. That is now
chops
canon.
to the chest of Indi. Mercedes with a lucha arm drag there.
She did it. Pushes her over the top rope. Mercedes with the forearm. Going to try to go to... Ooh. Going to go for the typical knees right into the corner, face first. Snapmare.
Snapmare there. Meteora.
And here come the spamming of Meteoras. Man, how a year could change things, huh?
To your point, it was just about a year ago to the day that Mercedes made her debut at Big Business for AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was there live. I can't lie. See, I gave her a chance. I was cheering her. I was decked out in her gear. I cheered for her, everything. I showed you guys the video. It's just her attitude changed. I would never, deny her ability as a wrestler. She's having some of the best matches of her career. It's just her personality and the human is just
garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you just got to call it for what it is, man. No matter how good of a wrestler she is.
A shitty person is a shitty person.
Yep. Nice arm drag there by Mercedes, though. Going to go for the Mone statement.
I will give her some credit there. That was a great transition there from that arm drag into the Mone statement.
Yeah. Yeah,
like I said earlier, I will give the devil her due. That was a good maneuvering there.
Great.
I'm not going to be completely biased. I'm not going to pull a James and just be like, nope.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Trust me, you can tell by the tone of my voice I'm getting close because, like, as great of a wrestler she is,
I've always been fair and just. Personal is personal, business is business. And when the match stops, I will be personal. But right now it's business, and I will treat it as such. And Mercedes is definitely giving it to Indi here, throwing her back into the ring.
Nice shot to the turnbuckle there. Mercedes really keeping the momentum on her side here. Possibly going for, let me guess, Meteora. Oh, got countered.
Oh, caught. Nice big boot there by Indi. Hartwell drops Mercedes to the mat. Now Indi's got a chance to create some distance here, get some breath back in her lungs after Mercedes has dominated these last few minutes.
Now just kicking the shit out of Mercedes is Indi Hartwell. Got to keep that momentum going against a multiple time champion of her status.
Nice replay there of that big boot, and you can see Indi stretching, choking Mercedes with her foot there.
Mm-hmm. Now tossing her into the other corner. As hard as possible into the other corner. Hard Irish whip by Indi Hartwell.
You can go to shophog.net and buy the Mercedes shirt for this event. Again, me and Walter both admitted that that's a pretty fire shirt. Again, giving the devil her due.
Mm-hmm.
Note, I've been referring to her as a devil, and she is wearing all red tonight.
Makes sense. Nice uppercut there by Indi Hartwell. Nice big
and then
boot.
A boot to boot.
What's that all about? Kick out at 2. Oh, jeez.
I'm going to go with Mercedes on that one.
Yeah.
As much as I don't like Charlotte, I'm going to go Mercedes on that one because of the way Mercedes has treated her fans since leaving the E.
Yep. And to be fair entirely to Charlotte, at least she made a fucking megastar.
Uh-huh. And especially
Charlotte, I can believe it's just gimmick and that
Yep.
Ashley is actually a sweet person. Mercedes, I don't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'll be even more if Charlotte does the right thing and puts over Tiffany at WrestleMania. I give Charlotte even more respect.
Backstabber
Mercedes
by...
just nailed Indi with the backstabber there.
Yep. Up another
one. Indi was going for a clothesline. Mercedes countered it off the ropes here. Nice side slam there by Indi Hartwell. Goes for the cover, gets a 2. Kick out by Mercedes.
Sidewalk slam. Usually reserved by the 7-footers for the 7-footers that move.
Well,
but again, we did note earlier that Indi does have the height advantage over Mercedes, not by much, but enough.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a powerful person. Like, you forget how deceivingly strong that Indi is.
I'm just glad that she bounced back on her feet after being released. I was kind of down when she was one of the ones.
Oh, what a
She
goddamn
just didn't really have anywhere to fit her. You figure Gargano is doing the thing with Ciampa. Candice is doing the thing with Nia. Dexter is in the Wyatt 6. There wasn't anywhere for Indi to fit in.
No.
So cost-cutting measure. It sucks, but I think if Indi can keep the attitude she's had since leaving, being grateful to WWE for her time there, if she can establish herself on the scene like she has, becoming the Renegades of Wrestling champion, and have some banner matches with opponents the caliber of Mercedes like she's having here, she'll get signed to either AEW or TNA, and she will find her way back to the E within the next 5 to 10. She's still young enough that she still has the prime of her career. She hasn't even begun to scratch the surface yet.
She is tossing Mercedes like a rag doll, by the way.
And flexing, again, to your point, look at the muscles on Indi, to your point about how deceptively strong she is.
Yep.
I mean, in addition to being good friends with Mercedes, as has been pointed out a few times, Indi's very good friends with the current digital media champion, Steph DeLander. So that could be a backdoor into TNA, which again, with the partnership to NXT, could be a way back to the E.
Very good point.
And what better place to make a debut than at Slammiversary? You wouldn't want to do it before then. Save it for something like a big show like Slammiversary.
Very true.
In July. Let her get some reps under her belt back on the indie circuit, like she's doing here.
Nice Hurricane Rana.
TNA lets their talent dabble because of their limited schedule. Danny Luna had a championship that she lost to Mina Shirakawa before Mina lost it to Mercedes.
Double knees by Mercedes.
So, I mean, she wouldn't have to get rid of the championship that she has quickly. You know what I mean? So, I think, honestly, that's the best course of action for Indi is go to TNA.
Yep. I agree. City of Dreamz showing the replay of the double knees into the corner. Mercedes is in full control, going for the three amigos now.
That's number 2, popping the hips, rolling through. Does a little shimmy.
Spinebuster.
Spinebuster by Indi. Hooks the leg, gets a 2, kick out by Mercedes.
Well, there you go. I mean, a hell of a spinebuster, I'll say that. Let's hope the hell she's not doing the finger poke of doom finish.
They would have already done it. The finger poke of doom was a single solitary move. This match wouldn't be happening if they did the finger poke of doom.
And now Indi gonna go for nice
pop-up Samoan drop, rolls through, transitioning into the Mone statement. But it looks more like a single choke than it does her traditional maneuver. Got to be careful of the arms around the neck.
Yeah, well, she's got it in a bulldog choke at this point.
Nice push off the ropes to reverse. Again, I'll give the devil her due there. Indi getting back to her feet, though.
Yeah, there's the strength there, able to get out of it just by pure strength. Snake Eyes in the corner. Belly to belly suplex to follow up, going for a cover. There's 1. There's 2. A kick out by Mercedes.
That was too arrogant of a cover there by Indi. She needs to put more body on body and not get too arrogant. That'll be her undoing against a veteran like Mercedes.
Yeah,
I would put a pin like that on Mercedes, not on Indi.
Indi dragging Mercedes into position. Looks like she's going to the high rent district here.
Possibly, yep. Looks like she's going to go for a top rope maneuver here. Oh, trying to go for
an elbow, but Mercedes rolls out of the way.
Oh, no. This is all she wrote here. Sunset flip into the corner. Vintage Mercedes here. Going to go for the Meteora. Into the corner. Got all of it. Whiplash effect. Absolutely feeling the effects for Indi Hartwell. Another Meteora into a pin cover. There's 2 and a kick out. Gotta imagine Indi was able to push her off via the feet. Got a little too much momentum there on the pin cover. That's probably what allowed her to push her off to break up that cover.
Mercedes is saying that's it.
I think she said it's over if I read her lips right.
Lovely. Trying to go for the Mone maker. Got countered by Indi Hartwell. Oh! She hit the Mone maker. There's 2 and a kick out, and she hit it better than Mercedes. It's official.
Yeah, that was like her own version of it. That was a good version of it.
That was a great version of it. What the fuck?
You just start applying to be a cameraman in these companies, goddammit.
Oh, Mercedes rolls through, hooks the legs, get a 2 count.
No, she got countered. Oh, no.
Nails it.
She actually
But Indi was right by the ropes. Can she get her foot on the rope?
Does.
To Mercedes' credit, she pulled her away from the rope a little. She was kind of conscious of it.
But not far enough. Again, the height advantage of Indi there gives her the longer legs to be able to get the foot on the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Great ring awareness there by Indi, using her size to her advantage.
Now
definitely was saved there.
Ooh. Got guillotined on the middle rope into a schoolgirl. Ooh, tried to use the ropes.
Mone statement again.
That wasn't smart by Indi. She left herself wide open trying to go for a dirty pin.
But if she reaches enough to the side there, she might still be able to. Oh, she taps.
There it is.
Mone's statement gets the better of Indi Hartwell here in her House of Glory debut.
Great.
Sadie showed a bit of emotion like that.
You know what?
Great.
You know what, James? Let's be fair. That was a damn good match between these two women. Personal feelings about Mercedes aside, damn good match.
I'd say she's been having the best matches of her career. Revolution was a great match too. I mean, it was a kick to her throat.
I disagree. I think this was better than Revolution. There was no investment in Revolution because nobody knew who the fuck Momo was.
That's true. This was a better match. I'm just saying she's been putting on the best matches of her career lately.
Mercedes has been steadily putting on some decent matches here. For me, I'd say she's about 50-50, maybe 60-40.
Sure.
For me, it all comes down to who her opposition is. And if they're putting her up against people that I don't know and not giving me a reason to care about them, then I don't give a shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if she's going up against people that I like, that I know, that I care about, whether she wins or not, at least I have an investment in the match. And that's where Tony is flawed. And look at this, just putting her foot on Indi and doing her dance.
All right.
You know, I think this is partially trying to get a little bit of goodwill back for the fans. Look at the way she's pausing for pictures there as she was going around the ringside area. You know, we talk about the way she's treated her fans since her WWE departure. Some of that may have been trying to get a little bit of that goodwill back.
To be fair, I'll give her
some credit there.
I give her credit that she did that in Japan too. She posed for a lot of the fans and hugged a lot of the little kids. She did do that when her last time in Japan.
Pop's chiming in there. It's all about the Mone.
I bet she made a heck of a lot of Mone for this show.
So basically what you're saying is JD had a conversation with her in the back. He's like, please be nice to the fans and make me look good and don't make me look like a fucking idiot. Please, thanks.
She probably said, this is New York. I'm not messing around.
I am going to be curious to tune in to the next Tuesday Night Titans because he probably won't do it on the Raw review and talk about this since he does that one with the Sala Monster.
Yep.
See how they put the show over. But overall, again, so far, I've been thoroughly impressed. And we have about a half hour left for the 2 out of 3 falls. This show may still end at the top of the hour, gentlemen.
That is fair.
Maybe they'll break the rules and be the only match that's 2 out of 3 that doesn't go all 3.
That's also a straight possibility. We could go 2 falls in a row. It's happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they do it right, that would be a horrible way to end the pay-per-view. Because I don't know how.
Yeah, considering that it's titles for career, you almost would imagine it has to go all 3. But I mean, you never know. You must have just tuned in, Revolutions. I said she needs to go to TNA.
Yep.
Make her debut at Slammiversary, which will be in New York, which is where this show is running.
Yep, makes sense to me. And now here comes
the main event.
Yep. Main event, Blazing J, Lyon, and Midas Black.
Can we talk about how their shirts are Dudley Boy inspired? Circus Boys instead of Dudley Boys.
Oh, yeah.
This dude wearing the overalls, very Dudley-esque, tie-dye shirts.
They got a hula hoop. And now he's...
don't go doing stage dives over barricades. Right, Phil Brooks?
Hi, Phil Brooks. I was about to say. All right, I'm going to go
blow your kneecap out before the matchup.
Real quick, as Howard Stern says, since this is in New York, I got to take a piss. I'll be right back.
All right, hurry up.
You could have just said you had to excuse yourself, dude.
Yeah,
So
that's what I said,
disappointing.
Revolutions. And don't be upset about being late to the party, but we literally were just talking about that as the match happened. I think the best option for her is doing that. That way she has that back door back to WWE. She's been very gracious about her time with the company, hasn't really badmouthed them in any way. And I think as long as she keeps healthy and she keeps, from saying anything derogatory about the company, the door is wide open for her to come back. Go to TNA. You got the NXT partnership. She could literally be back on WWE programming by the end of the year if she went that route because the NXT crossover. Which it's crazy to think about, the fact that she was released at the beginning of the year and could be back on their TV on NXT via the TNA partnership by the end of the year. But it's very much a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And here come the champions, the cold-blooded killers, CBK.
Thank you for those that have been watching and stay tuned after on all of our channels. So we have the 90s kick-ass karaoke going on tonight. Save
Yes.
your wallets.
Indubitably. We're going to be definitely, I think, I have a funny feeling we're definitely going to be starting that late, but yeah.
Maybe not too late, though. I mean, still going to be a good time. $5 super chat donation will get you a spin of the wheel. Whoever's name comes up will sing, will then spin the genre wheel, and they get to pick whatever song they want from that genre to have to do.
Nice.
$15 donation, you get to pick who sings. We then spin the genre wheel, and they get to pick a song from the genre wheel. And for a $25 donation, you get to pick who you want to sing and what you want them to sing, as long as it is from the 90s theme.
There you go.
Damn it, Lee.
Yeah, Lee's saying
make
make Noah do California Love. We definitely want to hear Noah do some kind of gangster rap just because of how much he hates rap.
Yes.
Now,
I know Shadow Batash has been teasing about making him do some Ice Cube. It was a good day. We've thrown around the possibility of him doing No Vaseline or Hit 'Em Up just because of how foul and violent those songs are. Maybe he'll have to do a little Bitty Bitty Bum Bum.
Bitty bitty bum bum.
But you never know. And if you want to do the random spins, just let us know how many spins you want. We'll spin it, and then you can send the money to the person whose name comes up, because the person that sings gets the donation. If you super chat, then the money goes to me, and that's not fair to the person that has to sing.
That is true.
So make sure you pay attention to the tag that'll be running across the bottom of the screen when we do karaoke, and the links for the PayPals will be in the descriptions.
Indubitably. Okay.
Which reminds me, I need to make sure that Big G's is in the description because he said he was going to be there. If not, then I have to find his and throw it in there. Okay, it's in there already. Cool. Jeff's isn't though, so I'm going to have to add his in.
Another muffled man promo.
Why is this dude? So I don't know who it is in Cold Blooded Killers, but one of them has his pants sagging and his boxers legitimately show Donald Trump giving you the finger. What the fuck?
What better way to get heel heat right now? How over is Donald Trump?
That's true. He's not over.
Sagging on purpose to show that.
The fuck is the purpose of sagging, bro? I don't understand.
You don't want to know the history.
Yeah,
I
I was
know
gonna say, okay, if you know the history, then you know what the purpose is.
Yeah, but why brag about it is my point. That's what I'm
That I've
saying.
never understood, but
Yeah.
you know what? It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is the weirdest freaking collection I've ever seen in my life. The Circus Boys here. Main event. Oh, because one has a main.
Yes. The third one, there's a third one missing, and he usually wears a lion's like mask that has a mane.
Well, I mean, at least they came as advertised in the main event.
I know that is him. He just changed the outfit, but he sometimes wears one that looks like a lion. His tag team partner. I barely understand what they're saying in this mic.
This is crazy. Bro, this mic quality is crazy.
Like JJ said, it's an indie promotion. We can forgive.
All right.
They got good looking titles though. I liked all the titles so far. What they look like.
Yeah, the titles are fucking great. Yeah.
All right. Description has been updated to add Jeff's PayPal in.
And G's PayPal.
G's was already in there.
Yay.
I just needed to add Jeff's.
So, guys, main event time. Blazing J.
We gotta make Big Brother G do some G rap too, some gangster rap. I mean, G's in his name.
Blazing J Lion and Midas Black versus Charles Mason and Nolo Cantano. They are the champions going in. Main event are the challengers. Titles lofted into the air. Man, these two teams are ready to beat the shit out of each other, it looks like. Referee
if the Circus Boys lose, this will be our first and last time seeing them.
Oh shit! Okay, well, I guess we're gonna start things premature. Here we go. We're not even wasting time. They're just immediately brawling.
First and last time we can see them because their careers are on the line.
First and last.
At least my first time seeing them.
Yeah, that's true. Freaking look at this dude. Looks like Jushin Thunder Liger and Bubba Ray Dudley had a love child. Oh, nice headbutt though by Lion. Tag into Midas Black. Maybe he'll give the Midas touch. Uh-oh. Well, as soon as I say that, oh Jesus. Oh!
Shades of the world's greatest tag team there.
Yeah, variation of the
Play Frog.
Yeah, Play Frog. Good shit. No one doing My Name Is. That's true. That would be funny.
Devon Dudley making the tag here to Bubba.
All we need is
we got a fat white boy and a skinnier black guy, both wearing tie-dye and overalls. I'm just saying, just Bubba Ray with the pinfall gets a 2 count.
He's right. Watch. We're gonna
Stop
see
me when I'm telling lies, James.
Bubba Ray Liger now with the headlock.
Stop me when I'm telling lies.
This is true.
Bubba Ray Lion.
Well, Bubba Ray might be always lying, but that's a story for a different time. Ooh, nice dodge there. Uh-oh, Insecurity. Nice German suplex there.
Can we give him credit? Because he just German suplexed a big boy.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I just don't know which is which yet.
Strength.
Who was the one that did the German? I don't know. I forget. I'm sorry.
I think that's Nolo.
Okay, so Nolo was the one that did the German. Then tag in to Charles Mason. What the fuck am I saying? I can't believe I just said tag into Charles Mason. Ooh, nice body slam into a
Elo
Tohilo.
up and over.
There you go.
I'm gonna look it up to be sure. Hold on.
Now they're getting choked up on the rope here. Oh, nice vicious forearm. Jesus. Yeah. CBK are definitely not to be trifled with. I'll tell you that right now, because they are absolutely brutalizing this big boy. Oh my God.
I don't
dude.
know about you, James, but I don't think I would try to fuck with somebody who comes from a team called the Cold-Blooded Killers. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong. I think they just did a splash on apron,
Like,
by the way.
gee, you know what? I think I'm gonna fuck with some people today. Who should I fuck with? Oh yeah, the Cold-Blooded Killers. Let's go fuck with these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? What are you in jail for being a cold-blooded killer? Okay, I'll fuck with you.
Like, no, I'm gonna go the other way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Elvis would be scared of him. He'd rather die to the ham sandwich. You don't want to fuck with these guys. Nice forearm shot right to the jaw. Big boot to the jaw. Nice clothesline. Knife edge chop. And now Bubba Ray Lyon.
Dudley showing a little bit of heart here, fighting.
Yep. Bubba Ray Liger with a nice suplex.
Exploder.
There we go.
Fades of El Generico there with that exploder suplex.
And now
Devon comes off the top. Nice cross body block. Takes down both members of the CBK.
Nice clothesline.
Okay. Nolo is the one with the braids.
Of course he is.
I just found his Twitter profile.
Okay, so Nolo's the one with the braids, and that means that
the other one's got the do-rag.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, nice wheel kick. Step up wheel kick over the knee of Mason.
Devon shaking the ropes warrior style. And here comes Bubba, follows through.
Devon diet now. Gonna try to go for another German suplex. Got it.
It's one rolling through, still has it hooked. There's two going for the trifecta, the hat trick here, Chris Benoit style.
Gonna go for it
Counter.
again. Oh, got countered. Oh no. Cold-blooded killers might have the advantage here because they got one man on the outside, one man on the inside. There's that
Axe
leg drop
kick.
though.
That was an axe kick.
That was an axe kick. Good point. Oh, Jesus. This cannot end well. And now both teams are trading shots here. Here we go.
In stereo, the CBKs take a shot and then main event take a shot. Rolling super kicks from main event, rocking both of their opponents.
That's crazy. The big dude getting the super kick is crazy. Oh! Great dodge out of that. Oh! Oh, my God. Charles Mason on a rampage. Forearm shots aplenty for both of the main event guys here. Now it looks like he's gonna try to go for gonna go for a hammerlock DDT. Ooh, try to go for a neck breaker, got countered. Now into a sunset flip roll through. Ooh, oh no! Oh, the first fall goes to CBK.
Kind of figured as much. Not going to lie. Kind of figured as much. The defending champ's going to get the first fall. Now main event's got to fight from behind if they want to maintain their careers here. Typical heel babyface booking.
Great knee strike by Charles Mason. They're showing the replay of that into the forearm strike. Charles Mason definitely seems to be the crown jewel of all four of these guys so far. But great heel tag team work there. Referee did not see the helping hand there from Nolo. And now Nolo just absolutely brutalizing this dude. It's not looking good for main event, I'll tell you that right now.
Nola, you talking about Noah and Dattila?
No.
No, Nola.
Midas Black is in a world of trouble, though. He's trying to get himself back up, trying to will on the crowd here to try to get him back into this thing. Shots right to the gut. Tag in. They're just isolating this dude. Midas Black is in a world of trouble. Another backbreaker. Into an elbow drop. Shades of Morrison and Miz there. Shades of actually not even that. Shades of Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, the primetime players, into the cover and a kick out. Nolo now just wearing down Midas Black. Another gut shot though, trying to fight back from underneath here. Another slap to the face. Showed the replay here of the elbow drop right over the backbreaker. Ooh, nice roll through there. Ooh, great kip up. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Nice reversal there into the Jesus.
Yeah, that was brilliant. And that was into the elbow drop too.
This dude has got potential right here. Put him as a singles breakout guy.
Yeah,
Let me see this dude in Swerve. This dude in Ricochet.
No, I agree with you. I was about to say too, Midas Black. I was about to say Midas Black just getting double teamed by both of those guys. Like Nolo and Charles are great. Like they could both be singles breakouts.
Yeah, Safed, you may have to go to this show next month, bro.
Ooh, nice reversal into the faceplant there. Reverse sunset flip. Oh, man. Midas Black tried to tag in Lyon, got immediately pulled down by Mason. Mason just brutalizing Lyon out onto the outside.
If you go to this next month, Safed, then you could pop in during the intermission and talk about the show from the live perspective. Just something to think about, man.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, Safed.
We'll have you pop in live on location.
Now, here we go. Uh-oh. Midas Black is going to be in a world of trouble here because it looks like they have some bad intentions up on the ramp here. Nolo and Charles thinking of the worst here. I don't even want to know what the hell they're thinking.
They can get to the first fall here. That's what they're thinking.
Oh, now look at this. Lion's going to try to help out his partner. Oh, back body drop.
The height.
That was crazy height. And now Lion's back into the fray here. Uh-oh.
On the entrance ramp.
Oh, nice forearm reversal, though, by Charles Mason. Nice TNA kick right to the gut there. He's fighting for his life right now just to keep the advantage here. Oh, God. Tried to go for a double knee strike, got countered. And his knee just smashed into the barricade. That is not good for Mason. That might prove to be the moment of the match here. That might turn into the favor of main event here. Because Mason is
did it hit the barricade or did it slam into the chair? The camera was out of place, so we didn't really see where he hit.
Either way, wherever he landed, floor, chair, barricade, that was not a good landing. Nice.
Trouble in paradise.
He's doing
Gets
a hell of
the
a
hot
job.
tag.
He's selling it like crazy.
Yeah, he sure is. And now here it comes.
Could all be about
Lions.
isolation, which of course is their next event. You know, now main event get the opportunity to double team this guy, Nolo, so that they can get the second pinfall attempt here.
Wow, great jabs into the chops. And now look at this, into the DDT, into a black hole slam by Blazing Lions here. Blazing J Lions in full control. Trying to will the hog audience here to be in their corner. And now just pulling on the tights here, trying to pull him back up. Uh-oh.
Look, he was looking down the tights. What are you doing, man?
Oh wow, look at that. Uh-oh. Trying to go for a German clothesline combo. Great reversal out of that by Nolo. Oh, what the hell? I think he just
pop up into a cutter, it looked like.
Yeah, pop up into a cutter or a flapjack. And now both guys have bad knees. Uh-oh,
the way he landed on his elbow.
Oh no. No, you gotta be kidding me.
The Lion through the hoop.
The Lion through the hoop. Tope cannonball.
Cannonball through the hoop into the barricade. Wow.
Thank God it was a lion jumping through a hoop and not a duck. Last time we saw a duck jump through a hoop, he caught on fire. Right, Wild Wayne?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Built like Bubba,
Jeff
fights like Spike.
Reference. No one else may get that reference, but Jeff will get that if he watches it back.
Yeah.
Nice. Looks like Bubba fights like Spike is the accurate.
Exactly.
And look at that, man. He is really clutching that knee, Mason. Mason really screwed himself up bad. That was a hard landing. Oh, no. And now look at this. Main event's got some devious intentions on the ramp now.
Hell yeah, they have to. They're down 1-0. They've got to get something here so that they can have some momentum going into the final fall. Lion does the slit throat there.
Oh, no. Oh, no. They're going to go for a pile driver double team move here. Onto the ramp. Ah, stump pile driver on the ramp. Shades of the Brainbusters.
He's got to be out of it right now.
Shades of Arn and Tully. That was ridiculous.
Mason just got taken out.
Finish him.
And look at that. By the way, look at that ramp because you can see it through the tarp. That is all wood. There is no give whatsoever to that ramp. That was rough landing.
Thank God there was a thick boy for him to fall on, protect his head between those thunder thighs.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. I think it might be over. I think we might go up 2 straight falls here. I think main event might have this. 2 tag team maneuvers left, and it might be all she wrote. Oh, no. Oh! Holy shit!
2, 3.
There's the first fall for main event. Dude,
almost a 3D type of maneuver, the way he popped him up with the arm into the cutter there.
Yeah, a slingshot into a facebuster into a cutter. That was tremendous. This might be it, man. All they need is one more move. I think that genuinely might be all the match is.
Mm-hmm.
And look at this. And look at this.
Referee's calling for somebody here.
Yeah, the referee's calling for somebody because I think they realize that I think they realize it's the other guy is in problems here.
Who? Charles Mason?
Yeah, Mason's legitimately hurt, I think. And now look at this, the crowd
throwing giving him shares.
And I think they just realized that too. So now this may have just backfired because now they have all the momentum. They have all the momentum. Main event is going to take out whatever frustration they've had on the cold-blooded killers and give them a taste of their own medicine. Oh my God, look at the way that chair is positioned. Yeah, and look at this, man. The referee is going to lose all control here because they got a man down for the CBK. And I think main event likes it that way.
They're going to take full advantage of it.
Oh, yeah. There's no referee to maintain the match here. Referee's been taken out of play. Uh-oh. 2, 3. Get the tables! Oh, no!
Mm-hmm.
Mason being strapped onto the gurney here.
Oh, they got... That's crazy, dude. That's so insane. Oh, no. The referees can't maintain the match because they have a person who's injured. Oh, wait
Who's
a minute.
this?
Oh!
That's the last member of the Cold-Blooded Killers.
Okay, so this might have been what they needed here. The match
Little
just may have been
Freebird
changed on
rule
the fly. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Mason's really hurt, by the way. Oh, X-Plex there. Oh!
Holy
Overdrive.
shit!
What?
Two count only.
That's the only time I've ever seen an overdrive look good, by the way. Yeah, he got stretched out full on. Like, that was not a fake thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Raheem Royal slapping his partner, now pushing him.
Yeah, Raheem.
Could the CBK be dissolving here in front of our eyes?
Yeah, Raheem Royal starting to get pissed off here. Uh-oh. No,
I think CBK is disintegrating here in front of us.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mason is already being stretchered out, possibly with a jacked up kneecap or something.
Yeah, I think
God only knows, but now these two are freaking falling apart here because it's gone to 3 falls. What is Raheem grabbing here? It looks like he's breaking down the ring almost.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, look, he's pulling the ropes.
Uh-oh, the camera's about to be exposed. I think it's no DQ for the final fall, by the way. We just learned that.
Yeah, I think they said that as well. No disqualification. I thought I heard them say that.
Yeah, they said for the 3rd fall only, yeah.
Chair to the back, and now Sabu style just throwing it into Nolo's face.
We will see you at karaoke, Jeff. Right now, we got a hell of a main event right now. Oh, chair to the back. Oh, no. Cold-blooded killers going up against the main event here.
That chair shot was cold-blooded.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
This whole match has been cold-blooded.
Right?
Oh, man. They're about to tear apart this fucking ring. Oh, no.
Why not?
Yep.
It's the main
I mean,
event.
if they're embroiled in a heated feud, then let's do this thing. Let's get to the mat. Let's get to the wood underneath it. Let's go full tilt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about this shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
ain't no dark matches, I guess.
They are really struggling with the Scambus, though. I'll tell you that right now. But luckily, they got a bunch of chairs they could just brutalize main event with until they get this ring apart.
And again, everybody, we will still be doing Saturday Shenanigans Kick-Ass Karaoke as soon as this event is over.
You know, if 2 wrestlers put their career on the line, what better way to end it than to tear the ring apart and make sure they ain't kicking out?
There goes the canvas.
Yeah.
Exposing the mat, the thin mat, and now we're pulling the mat back to expose the wood.
Yeah, this is not going to go well. I'll tell you that right now. This is going to be bad.
If you've ever wondered what a wrestling ring looks like as they set it up, folks, here you go.
Right?
This is not going to go well, I'll tell you.
Kind of wish Noah was here for this part with the way they're exposing the ring and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping up and down on the wood to show exactly what these guys fall on a nightly basis.
This could backfire on them, though.
Raheem Royal has him up.
Oh,
like a Rangers edge position.
Oh, chair thrown in the ass. Lions just stopped that maneuver from happening. It looked like they were going to go for a Razor's Edge stomp bomb there.
You said that it could backfire. You called it.
And now Lions setting him up, has him double underhooked, but Raheem pushes him off. Uppercut to the other gentleman, Devon.
Oh no, Lions
just took out his own partner. Popped up powerbomb onto the mat there from Lion.
Yeah, that was a soft landing though for him. That's the thing. Oh, Boston Crab.
what's left of the mat.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, he's sitting on it and wrenching this Boston Crab too.
Yeah, he is. And look at the way that. By the way, look at the way that wood has just popped over after that power bomb. That's how much force there was about it. Oh, and look at this
Ankle lock.
ankle lock.
Dual submission here on the Cold-Blooded Killers.
They could win the titles here.
Oh,
Both men
they're
trying to
hold each
prevent
other.
their partner from tapping.
Again, no DQ. Oh! Nice roll
Nice
through.
reversal there.
Amazing roll through out of that ankle lock. And that sent Midas Black into his partner Lyons. Again, we had a match change format as Charles Mason no longer within the match. He ended up getting a knee injury mid-match, so now they just Freebird ruled it. Oh my God, chair right to the side of the head of Lyons.
Sabu chair throws, super kick into the chair.
Another chair shot there by the new guy. Oh no, and now another chair. Everybody's using a chair. Oh my God. Oh my God, he just absolutely stunned him. Oh no, Lyons with some devious intentions. No. No. Oh, God.
To be fair, he took the grunt of that. He might have hurt his own tailbone.
Yeah, he did. Holy shit. Double underhook pile driver into the seat of the chair.
C4 spike.
C4 spike. Yeah, that's a very good point. They are determined to win this, man. They are determined. Look at
One
this
team
again.
determined to win the titles. One team determined to end somebody's career.
But here's the problem. This is where it's nut cutting time. Oh my God! A lion sought by the lion!
That fits.
Right?
There you go.
Mind
Now
you,
look at this.
no need for tags when you as a no DQ match.
And now Midas Black going to the top rope. Going to try to finish it off here. Oh, his partner got pulled away right at the last second. By the way, here's where it's nut cutting time. Because we're about to find out if that injury was the referees being worked or if that was a legitimate injury. Mason now to the top rope. Elbow drop right to the gut.
Damn, this is chaos, gentlemen.
Yeah, it is. And now Lyons, not knowing what to do here, almost kind of left at a loss here. And he found one of the guys. It looks like he's going to try to go and either grab him. Yeah, it looks like he's going to grab the other guy, the new one that just showed up for CBK. What's his name again? Because I already
Raheem Royal.
Raheem Royal getting tossed back into the ring. Lyons now getting he's jaw-jacking with the fans. He looks a bit blown up a bit. I can't blame him. Oh my God.
shit.
Oh my God.
He has a ladder.
Yeah, he
Oh
does.
no. Every no DQ match turns into a TLC.
Oh, and you could tell that's a fucking Home Depot ladder too. This thing is not going to be sturdy at all.
Yeah, let's hope that Midas Black climbs it and not Lion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that thing will break if it's Lion.
Ladder is now officially in the ring, gentlemen.
This is not good for a CBK.
No, but it's good for us, the fans.
Unofficial table ladders the cheer match.
Royal better hope that there's a strategy in play here, because if Charles Mason is legitimately hurt, this is not going to end well.
So you got to worry about having that ladder balanced with the way the mats are pulled up.
Yeah,
The mats are not flat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, what the hell is... No.
Bro, you're over 300 pounds. Don't climb that ladder. There's
No.
weight limits.
No, don't do this.
I should know.
No. Oh my God, no. No, Lions, no. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And he's climbing the side that you're not supposed to climb, gentlemen.
Yeah, yeah, he
Mhm.
is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Raheem Royal
god.
back up on the other side.
Oh Jesus, no.
He has him hooked.
Dude, keep in mind of the exposed wood on the other side. Oh no. No, no! Oh my god! Under the exposed wood with the superplex off the ladder!
Ouch.
Oh my god!
That's how people get
Get
fucked
fucked
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, dude. Wow. Oh my god!
Midas Black at the last second saves the pinfall. Look
Holy
at this
shit.
again in the replay, gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. They are pulling out all the stops.
The strength to actually suplex this big man.
Yeah, he definitely jacked up Lyons' tailbone, by the way.
I'd like to see a closer replay of that because I think what happened is the way Lyons was draped across the top, he probably pushed off the top rung to be able to get the rotation for Raheem Royal.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now here
I'm
we
not
go.
trying to undersell Raheem's strength, but I think there may have been an assist there from Lyons.
Oh,
Pele kick.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. And now Royal and Nolo just going nuts here. Onto those bad boards, man. Those exposed boards. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He collapsed, though. You notice that, gentlemen?
Yeah, he definitely is exhausted. But look at this. Oh, no.
This is what they were going to go for earlier.
Jesus Christ! Ow! Into the Rochambeau out of the double stop. It's over.
Hooks
Holy
the legs.
shit, it's over.
1, 2, kick out.
What? How? Dude, that should have ended any match at this point. Yo, what is going on? Holy shit. Yeah, true. Oh my god. What a replay on that. Oh, what the fuck is that? What is that? What in the hell is that? Is that red mist? I think that's red mist. Oh! It backfired! Oh, shit, it backfired! Nolo just got the mist. He just got the red mist all up in his eyes. Oh, shit! Oh, double
German suplex, side suplex combination there by Lyon.
Royal
Almost
just...
like he...
Go ahead, Walter.
It's almost like he ankle slammed his own partner the way he did that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh shit, and there's handcuffs now.
It might be over here, folks. The minute they get those handcuffs on, all they can do is submit or surrender at that point. Oh,
let's
shit.
not forget that we saw the handcuffs on the isolation poster.
I was just gonna bring that up.
They got bad intentions. They're gonna cuff one of these guys on the ropes here.
Don't
and then
forget,
they're gonna
Nolo has been handcuffed to the top rope there. Raheem Royal is all alone now.
There's three members to this faction. I know one got taken out because of his knees. Doesn't mean he might not become a factor later if he's not.
I was about to say he might have to rush out to the ring here. Because otherwise, I think that it's going to be all said and done here. Chair's just brutalizing the back of Raheem Royal. Oh, Jesus. And now both of them.
Good measure to Nolo.
Yeah, Nolo just getting knocked loopy there. Oh, Jesus. And now they're choking Raheem Royal with the chair. This is a brutal... This may have just turned into a double turn, I'll tell you. And there's still a table, by the way, that hasn't been used. And they're going right for it here.
We've had tables. We've had ladders. We've had chairs.
Oh, my.
Well, to your point, there is the table.
This is not looking good for
Lion
CBK.
one.
I was going to
Lion
say,
wants
what are
to
you
move.
talking about? It's looking great. I'm loving this.
Oh no,
Right?
it's not. I'm
But
just
then you
saying.
said for CBK, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look good.
You got to figure with their Dudley inspired gear, they're going to go for a 3D through the table, right?
Right.
100%. And look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Nolo broke out of the cuffs. He might have had
How
a
did he
bolt
do
cutter.
that?
I think he might have had a bolt cutter or a lockpick on him. Something to get out of those
So how
cuffs.
the hell did he get out of those cuffs?
Well, they are the cold-blooded killers. I'm sure they picked a few locks.
I was going to say, I'm sure it wasn't the first time one of them's been in cuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
shit.
not profiling, but it's part of the gimmick, y'all. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
to your point, look,
shit.
this might be the 3D setup.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to definitely go for that 3D. The minute this is hit, it's all over. It's going to be all over except the crying. What in the hell are these two planning on doing? What is Midas Black
doing? I think
doing?
it's a ladder top rope 3D. Like a combination.
No way are they going to do this. No way they're going to do this. Right?
I don't know.
They just did it, James.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! 3D
Gets
from
the cover, hooks
top
leg
rope.
1, 2, 3. That is it.
Holy
New tag team
shit.
champions.
Main event has done it. They have won the gold and prolonged their careers. CBK's careers, on the other hand,
Well, they just may have been shortened.
Right? They shortened their own careers.
Holy shit.
Wow. That was a hell of a match. That's a 2 out of 3 falls match, baby.
I love it. Wow, that was great.
damn.
That was great. Good main event.
Wow. They just said the third time in their career they've had these titles, so they're multiple time champion.
Yeah, fair dues. To the 9 people watching on Cast 18, subscribe to Rage Wrestling. To the 2 people watching on Noah, subscribe to Rage Wrestling. And to the 1 person on mine, subscribe to Rage Wrestling. Subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, while they're celebrating in the ring here, I'm going to show that graphic just real quick. Subscribe! Do it!
Do it because Jada's ass tells you to.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And also, follow his other socials because
He's simple. Those are dimples.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
And there are some more dimples because Lola Vice said so. Follow him. Subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a look again at these replays.
Dude,
Midas Black is on the mic. That doesn't work for us. So.
Yep. Okay. So while they're doing that, let's promote.
Let's see.
There's the better Jada one.
Yes.
There we go. Hello. God damn. By the way,
I still think we might see Private Party here. So
yeah, right at the end of this, wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, they made their intentions known. They wanted to be champs again, and now that main event are the champions.
If the fans would get the hell out of the entranceway, let somebody come out.
Crowd chanting, "You deserve it" for main event. Great show of respect from the fans here in the House of Glory Arena.
Mm-hmm.
This is a massive win for them, man. Circus Boys pull it off again. Main event, standing tall. I think it's far from over.
I wonder if the Dudleys know about them, because it'd be fun if they would have wrestled them. If they knew about this gimmick.
Hello. Yes, exactly. Say it. Exactly, Safed. Yes.
What did he say?
Hello, Jada Parker's ass.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Our journey is far from over. That's all I understood.
Yep. House Spike is great. Hell of a main event. Wish we could understand their post-match promo.
Says, I don't care where it is. We belong on television.
Amen, Safet. He also says, hello, Lolo Vice's ass.
All the ass, all the ass, all the ass.
Yeah, true.
When the Circus Boys comes to town, we put on the greatest show in professional fucking wrestling.
Nice.
Thought he cursed.
Well, I mean, it's an indie show. What do you expect? Crowd going insane, man.
Yes, they should be. That was a hell of a show.
That was a great show. And they're really going to the 11:30 mark, huh?
Well, the fucking 20 minutes of intermission they did.
Mm-hmm. I'll blame Mercedes just because.
Right?
And there we go. Post-match promo over real quick, folks. We're just going to make this very short and sweet and to the point. Here's JJ Socials. Here's Big G's socials, because he'll be on with us tonight. Here's my socials. Check out my uncle's doc. Part 2 coming soon. Very soon. Here's Jeff's socials. Here's Noah's socials. And you already saw Walter's. And also, Ash will be with us. So here's her channel. And
From ass to ash.
So what we're going to do is at the top of the half hour, so 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific, that is when shenanigans will begin. That gives us about 9 minutes to run to the bathroom, grab a drink, and then get back into position.
Sounds good.
Assume the position.
After showing ass, I don't think that's the right thing to say. So there you go.
So thank you guys for joining us for this first House of Glory watch-along presentation. We will see you guys in about 8 minutes for shenanigans.
Bye, everyone.